Black Friday?
No, I would. Well, originally I was because they had them on sale, but when I looked at the reviews, it seems like the ones that are on sale, despite only supposedly being a different color, also seem to fit slightly smaller. So I don't want to risk it.
Jumping off their equipment that's not slightly up to spec.
Well, they're they're supposed to be the exact same headset, but someone like even in a review I watched, someone was specifically like, get the all black pair because the yellow and black pair fits smaller. And he was like, it says it's the same thing, but for some reason it's a little snugger. And I was like, okay, that makes all right, whatever.
A little what?
Smaller. But whatever.
Oh, shit.
I got the regular one.
That's cool.
You on?
Yeah,
What up, bro?
Andrew's coming. Bring his laptop out here because we don't have light in the bedroom right now. Which, I guess it burnt out.
Oh no. Yep. I'm so excited. And we gotta work 2 days. And then I'm off for 5 days.
Bro. Nice vacation time.
Yeah, just
just
because I work
follow
for
you.
the school.
And pilgrim time.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Thanksgiving break. Yeah, I'm like, alright.
Yeah,
I just
those
gotta, like,
school hours are good, huh?
oh yeah. I just gotta, once I get back, I just gotta rough 3 more weeks, and then I got 3 weeks off. Christmas break.
Oh, that's awesome.
So excited. I'm just like, the only downside is when I come back, then it's like super busy at work for like the next 3 or 4 months. I'm like, oh, I feel like it's one of those where it's like you take so much time off, then you get back into it, and you're like, why am I getting back to this?
Yeah. Hear that?
So, are you off during the summer, Emilio?
No. So I'm a 12-month employee, not a
Okay.
10-month. So how it works with like schools is they have 10-month employees. Like, so
Mm-hmm.
if you're a school teacher, their salaries are for 10 months. But if you do,
Unless you choose to take it for 12.
true, correct, yep. Or, but you know, they actually for some, if you don't, for summer school, you get paid like a solid bonus for doing that.
Oh,
Like,
I've heard.
There's one guy in Key West said for summer teaching down in Key West, he almost makes more just working 2 months over the summer than he does for the entire school year. I'm like, what? Just because his salary also is down there a lot higher because of Key West. But no, so for
Still.
me, like what I get is I do a 4-day work week over the summer, so I get Friday, Saturday, and Sundays off. So not too
Okay.
bad. I'll take a 3-day work week or a 3-day weekend all summer. That's not too bad. But yeah, I did go to me and my wife went to an Edgar Allan Poe speakeasy over the weekend, or well, over
That's
the
cool.
weekend yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah, it was definitely a cool setup. Actually, it was at my venue. They uh, they sold out 6 shows, about 120 people in each one, and they were $50 a ticket, and it was a 5-man show or 5-person show, and
Wow.
yeah, but the funniest part of all of it, because you know Edgar Allan Poe's not a like comedy, but the
Telltale.
Black Cat, a Telltale, yeah, Telltale. Uh, the second one was a Black Cat or the Black Cat, and I hadn't heard that one in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, so I kind of forgotten like how gruesome it gets with the cat. The woman next to me, I don't think had ever heard
Ever
of the
heard it?
poem. She I kid you not. Like, so when the cat bites him, and he's like, so then I grab the cat by his throat, and then I pull out a knife, and then I pop the cat's eye out with a knife. She went and stormed out and didn't come back.
Dare you
I
That's how
was
do
you
this
just,
know
to
it's
the cat?
successful media right there.
could you imagine though what her logic is though? She's like, if she has no concept, she's like, I go in there, and next thing I know, they're talking about mutilating cats.
What is the world coming to?
I don't know why it was
That's
just so
great.
funny to me. I'm just like, that woman's gonna have such a story.
I really hope she goes in ignorant, like talking to someone, and is like, and it was supposed to be about Edgar Allan Poe, and they started talking about mutilating cats,
Oh my god.
and then the person they're talking to just looks at them and goes, "Yeah, that's the story. That's how
Wokeism.
the story goes."
They call that wokeism
Yeah,
nowadays.
it's like, mutilating the cat, it got worse for the cat. There was a second cat, right? It's like, but I don't know. I thought it was so funny because at first I was like, did she really just storm out? Because like she was super laughing and joking and like kept talking to random people, even talking to my wife and I. And then like I was like, yeah, she's very excited for this. I was like, good for her. And then after that first poem, going into the second, she stormed out. I'm like, is she gonna come back? Maybe she went to the bathroom. Maybe she was sick. Nope, she stormed out because of the cat. And I was like, well, it's kind of funny.
It's
Get
crazy.
it?
That's great.
It does sound like a great time. I got on Crow Speakeasy is fucking a wild date.
Oh yeah. I'm just still like they had them made. Like I was doing the math. It was like 15 to 20,000 net just doing a show
Nice.
venue for the weekend. I'm like, that's just crazy. And it was so minimal on the setup because I mean, granted, I mean they did a good job at storytelling, but it's like all they did was like a couple of uplights, some speakers, like, and then we turned our lights on. I'm like, that's it? Oh my God, like, genius. Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, good.
What up,
What
Xander?
up, G?
What up, baby boop?
You guys ever had any donuts?
Wait, what? You kind of
Said weed
echoed
on
a
this?
little bit.
Donuts?
Oh,
Donuts?
I did a donut in my car.
Can you guys
We
hear
got.
him?
Not the best.
It's kind of like echoey a little bit.
Mhm.
It sounded like you said do donuts.
I heard donuts, but I got donuts.
Shouldn't be, but
I also heard donuts.
Did y'all ever do donuts?
Xander's
he
gonna get
brought
on and be
donuts
like,
from.
he said nothing about donuts.
I didn't hear what he said. You're responding. Oh, I know they're talking. They were. Um, sorry.
We want to know what you're saying.
I have to go in the dark, I guess. If you can't hear him.
Uh-uh.
It's more important to be able to hear me than to see me. Oh, no, we'll do donuts.
We will always
We
see
can
you
put
in
this
spirit.
side on. Well, till you get that.
Oh,
Flavor is that banana strawberry?
it's actually
Banana strawberry.
bubbly watermelon.
Sean. Wait, watermelon. What?
Bubbly watermelon. I'm showing you where it says
Strawberry
strawberry
banana.
banana, even though it's not strawberry banana inside
Oh.
of this bottle. Like as bubbly watermelon look, it says strawberry banana.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have
I get
mixed it up.
I get the Kobe edition.
I get the Kobe edition. Is it really a Kobe edition?
Yeah, black. It's called Mamba.
Oh,
It's What is it? Grape strawberry? Strawberry grape?
Damn.
Yeah,
Rapleberry?
it's black and purple, and
You ever
it's
had the
even
Black
got
Mamba
the
edition of Body Armor Kato? Grape strawberry? I don't know. I
and
don't think it exists.
it's even
You never
got
seen it?
it's even got the 8 and the 24 on the bottle.
Oh hell no! Put
Yeah,
his
man,
jersey numbers
it's
on the
legit.
Kato.
I get that one, or I get the fruit punch, or that blackberry blackout is fire.
I like the ones with the caffeine in it, but they don't make them like they used to.
I ain't never had the ones with caffeine in.
They had to cut it out because people was dying.
For real?
Yeah, same reason why they took the caffeine out of Four Locos because people was dying.
Bro, I drink like 400 milligrams of caffeine a day. What are y'all doing?
400 is a lot. I think you're supposed to have like one or two.
What are you talking about? C4 has 300.
I get that, but I think you're only supposed to like the daily value. I think it's only supposed to be like
The FDA says it's okay to have up to 400.
up to 400 a day
Yeah.
daily.
Hey, bro, I see dudes coming in buying 4 packs of monsters daily, my guy.
400 milligrams of caffeine daily. You're fucking on one, bro. Just
We
do
sell a
drugs.
energy drink.
Just do drugs. Really,
We
it'd
sell an
probably be
energy
cheaper too.
drink called we sell an energy drink called Nitro. It's a coffee. Just coffee, right? Like nitrogen infused coffee, right? That's got over 300 milligrams in it.
That's okay,
I
but that's
know.
just one. You know,
I don't know what's going
when
on.
you're going in your mind 4 or 5 of them a day, buy some powder
No,
instead.
but I will drink 2 of them sometimes during like a 10-hour shift. Yeah,
Which
I'm
ones?
running. We sell nitrogen, so we sell like coffee on draft,
Oh, yeah.
like on tap, like literally,
That's crazy.
and it's nitrogen infused.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so in a 20 ounce, it used to be measured by 20 ounce because we used to have 20-ounce cups. It was 300 milligrams, but now we have 24-ounce cups. So it's what, 20% more, I guess. $300 by 20 is what, 15? So 315 milligrams of caffeine in it. Sometimes I have 2 of those. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Mosquito's drinking it. He's just playing. Push it to the limits.
You know what's funny though?
Mhm.
You know what's hilarious that you say that? I literally, so when I do drink 2 a day, I'll put it in a bigger cup when I buy it,
Or you want me out here?
right? Like a big old 40-ounce, like big gulp kind of cup. And I'll sing that very song while I fill it up.
That's a great song. 80s
I will,
cardio music is probably some of the most like motivating montage music you can have.
the soundtrack to Scarface is iconic.
Oh yeah.
Um, so
Epic montage. Epic montage.
I just see like the scene from Scarface.
You ever seen Hot Rod?
I've seen the cover.
No. You never seen
oh yes, cool beans.
Yeah.
I said no so quick. I didn't even.
I was so disappointed. I was like, no one? No, just me? Oh.
I know that it exists and it's real.
That's a classic. Oh, that's like when he falls down the
So
mountain for like 5 minutes straight.
yeah.
Who's in that movie?
Andy.
Andy Samberg
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I've seen that.
and oh god, who's the other guy who was in it? That was
The guy with the mullet.
yeah.
What's his name? He's from down in.
Duh, uh, that
You know exactly what I'm talking. I'm trying to even say too. On top of it,
yes.
I can't think of the other show.
Me neither, because I don't watch the other show. I've just watched clips of him on the show.
Yes.
Um,
I'm looking it up.
Danny McBride.
Yes, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
his real name. I don't remember his name on.
I'm looking it up. I gotta figure out what that show is.
Please tell me.
It's supposed to be a funny
The
show.
baseball show.
Yeah. Eastbound
He's down and down.
Yep.
Thank you. See, Amara knew.
That show is funny.
Yes.
I think Hot Rod was his first movie, wasn't it? Like
I
first
don't
big
know.
movie?
Maybe. I'd believe it.
What I was trying to say earlier is voodoo donuts. Have you heard of voodoo
Still kind
donuts?
of quiet.
Donuts. So, I don't know if Amara, if you met Nicktropolis, if you remember Nicktropolis, but he has told me about voodoo donuts.
I feel
And
like I
he's
remember the name, but I'm not sure if I remember the person that goes with the
short,
name.
little, goofy kid from Truly. When he's not a kid, he's older than me. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
he acts like a kid, and his hair was probably pink or green when you were working there.
Yeah, I know that guy. Okay.
Yes.
he could sing really well.
Yeah.
They had a sale today. I got 10 donuts. No, I got 13 donuts for $10.
Oh, okay.
And I thought they were gonna be like Krispy Kreme sized donuts, but they were like thick. Like
No, they're big.
yeah, they're
Mhm.
big. Like he handed
Yeah.
me the box and I was like, oh, like it was heavy.
They're at least
Do
twice.
you need
the
help
size.
loading these in your car? I'll pull up. Get a pallet jack.
Seriously, I buckled them in to the passenger seat. It's like safety hazard.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
What are you eating?
So,
Oh, is
my
that
mother,
your
One of those turkeys.
turkeys?
yeah,
What flavor is it?
this one is the Druid. It's honey barbecue turkey with beef.
That's actually
I'm-
the druid that's been shapeshifted into the beef and turkey.
Maybe. I'm not a fan of honey.
At all.
Dark would that be if that was really the case?
No.
That would be crazy.
Oh man, honey's so good.
We all think it's actually a joke, but it's actually the truth.
dead
There's some,
guy?
like,
So, my wife likes honey so much, we literally have a half gallon of it just sitting on the counter.
Whoa.
But you don't need it.
I personally will put it, like, if she'll cook with it, and that's fine. Doesn't bother me at all. If I'm having tea and she makes it, she knows how much honey to put in it, that I'm not like, oh my God, there's honey in this. I don't like it. I don't know. I'll put too much or too little, and it's either not sweet enough or I'm like, oh, it only tastes like honey. But I'm just not a big fan of the like. I don't like honey ham. I
Oh.
like I guess herbaceous
You
ham.
don't like sweet meat.
Right. Yes, I don't like
What
sweet meat.
about hot honey chips? I love some hot honey chips.
I'm not a big fan of hot honey chips. I'm not even a fan of like barbecue chips because I think they're too sweet.
I'm with you there.
But on the opposite end of the spectrum, I like purposely sweet chips. So like if they're sweetened with like sugar or like cinnamon sugar, like Cheetos has a seasonal Cheeto that comes out that's a bag of bones.
Oh yeah,
that
you
I
were telling us
love.
about those.
I like those. But like if it's like lightly sweetened, I don't like I don't like bread and butter pickles either.
Oh, they're
It needs
gross.
to be like all
Those
in
are
with the sweet.
abominations, though.
I'm either all in or not at all.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
but
like sour pickles far better than sweet pickles.
you don't
I
like
don't think
sweet and savory in the
Honey
same thing.
barbecue turkey and beef.
What a thing.
Like, I don't even know what the point of those pickles are. Like, just
My wife
like,
loves them.
this is just to hurt people's feelings.
my-
Like, to accidentally buy those on the shelf. Like,
If my
really?
wife could hear you right now, she would fight you.
The pickle track
No.
card.
Emilio
that's
says he doesn't understand why bread and butter pickles exist.
they're absolutely disgusting.
I'm with
They're
you. Like,
absolutely disgusting. They are only
I'm
on the
with the
shelf for
sour.
people to buy by accident.
Spicy pickles are good too, just not necessarily sweet ones.
I am so mad, and I don't know if it's just here, but I used to buy every week. I would buy a jar to myself of Mount Olive zesty garlic spheres,
Oh, those are good.
and I can't find them anymore. And I don't know if it's just because I moved, but I can't find them, and I can't even find them to order online,
Oh,
Oh wow.
sorry.
and it makes me sad.
Is there a Burger King anywhere near you?
Why do you have to hurt me, bro? You're supposed to
So
love me. I
sorry.
thought you loved me, Sander.
I'm so sorry.
The closest Burger King is like an hour and a half away.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. They have
Damn.
fried pickle
y'all don't.
spears right now, and they're
They
good.
have fried pickle spheres at Burger King right now.
Yeah, and they have a burger that has fried pickle spears on it
Are you
too.
gonna get them?
Maybe on Wednesday we're gonna have to get that.
Do we refill my water?
It's very good. I had them, and I didn't tell you about it, but they were good.
Yes.
That sounds good.
but
Yeah.
they were very hot, and they leaked hot pickle juice in my lap while I was driving, and I didn't appreciate that. But
Oh.
they're still
I'm
worth it.
sorry. I did go not too recently, but a little bit ago to Wendy's for the pineapple under the sea frosty. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
They have a pineapple
There's a
frosty,
SpongeBob Frosty.
It's a SpongeBob frosty.
and it's pineapple
Mm.
flavored. Was it
Yeah.
yellow?
Yeah. No, it's vanilla frosty with pineapple mango glaze on it.
That's
It's
weird
really
sounding.
good.
We also
It's
sell the
actually really
Krabby
good.
Patty now.
Yeah, they also have the Krabby Patty.
I heard that was fucked up because they
The
didn't even
Krabby
put
Patty.
pickles on it.
They put pickles
Oh,
on my Krabby Patty.
Oh, good.
Xander, is this a scam? Is that what this is?
What?
Trying to
No,
convince us?
they probably revised it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Either that or it was Bubble Bath who wrote the
yeah.
review.
Is the Krabby Patty like crab?
Ew.
No, it's a Dave's single. You can get it single, double, or triple. It's just a Dave's classic, but they add like the closest thing I can think of would be like a mac sauce,
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
kind of their own little mac sauce on it. But
Weird.
it's just a burger. It's nothing special.
He used to make a cheesy cheddar burger that was probably not something that you should eat, but it was delicious. It was just cheese with more cheese on it, and then it had more liquid cheese on it. And I think they just got rid of it because they're like, "Who's eating this?" And I'm like,
Me,
"Me
I
every
would have.
day."
That makes me think of the Baconator.
It,
I
it was like a
didn't
baconator,
see
just instead of the bacon, just more cheese.
the
More
Baconator was
cheese.
too much bacon for me.
Oh,
That's what I was saying. It's like you load the ingredients and you put more on there. I also didn't like them.
Emilio, my wife has an offering to you.
get those out of here.
He said, "Get those out of here."
Uh, I still have one on my counter right now because I bought these fancy looking pickles. Like I was like, oh my god, these look so. Because I love pickles, so I was like, you give me like some like really good. I was like, oh yeah, dude, and these look so good. And I took them home. Me and my wife were so excited. Then we cracked the jar open. We both take a pickle out, and then we both immediately like simultaneously like just like we were just bamboozled. Like we wanted to like, go back to the store. We're like, this was unfair.
Oh,
It was so small on there. Once we started looking, we're like, okay,
Have
it
you ever
does
had
say.
these?
Oh, zesty. Yeah, those are good.
Are they? Are they garlicky?
Are they garlicky? I don't think
They
so.
have
I don't
some in
remember.
it, but it's not.
It wasn't anything like too
You're not
crazy.
convincing me with that, you know?
Yeah. You know what was a really good one? I don't even know if it's still around, but it was from when I was in Tampa. It was called the Chill Dill. Like that was a good company.
Sounds good.
Their pickles tasted so fresh.
We got some like pickle sauce from Whole Foods
oh,
last
it's
month or the
so
month before.
good.
Yeah, that shit was amazing.
It is
Went
really
good on everything.
I think of it like pico de gallo, but pickle.
It was pickle de gallo is what they called it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pickle de
Pickles.
gallo.
Pickled de
It's
gallo,
really
babe. They got
Yeah.
pickled de gallo at Whole Foods.
it's awesome.
That's hilarious.
It's like pico de gallo, but with pickles instead of tomato.
Hmm. Yummy.
it's absolutely fantastic.
You
On
need some help?
Amara and Xander say it's absolutely fantastic.
you eat it with
I
chips, put it on a hot dog, burger. So
Yeah,
good.
I feel like it'd be good on a hot
Oh, that
dog.
would be so good on a hot dog.
The looks I get when I make a hot, so we have a condiment bar, right? Because we're not an ordinary gas station, and we do it extra. So I'll get a cheddar wurst for lunch sometimes, and I'll put onions on it, and I'll put nacho cheese, and I'll put mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup and onions and tomatoes and lettuce and pickles and jalapenos, and people will look at me and they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like,
Fucking bun.
"Minding my business.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Do you have
What
to
are
eat that
you
with a
doing?"
fork? That sounds like too much to eat with your hands.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I bring a fork with me, and they're like, What are you doing?" And I'm like, "My best. I'm doing my best, bro."
Yeah. Enjoying my best life. You leave me
Right.
alone.
Love that. That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah, I feel like that would be good.
All right, guys, who wants to give the recap today?
We all got.
Cybernetic augmentations.
We went shopping.
We got
That's
Botox.
right.
Just kidding. We
We got
explored.
armadillo talks.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
we
happy Thanksgiving.
Today's our Thanksgiving, apparently. We did Thanksgiving today.
Oh, happy
That's
Thanksgiving.
it's next week anyway, so we're not gonna meet again before. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm not prepared for cooking yet. We don't have any
None
ingredients.
of us are ready for Thanksgiving. It's okay.
I worked.
Oh, did you at least get some mashed potatoes today?
Well, my wife cooked today.
Oh, that's nice.
She cooked. What were they called?
Ooh,
Crab rangoon mozzarella sticks.
ooh, that shit sounds
What?
good.
Yeah,
That sounds
yeah.
complicated.
They were not that complicated. I mean, I didn't cook them. She cooked them, so I can't speak for her. They did not seem that complicated in theory. They weren't, she says.
That's very
She
cool.
He
also
was like,
made
I
little
watched.
smokies,
It didn't take her any effort at all.
right? Like I watched, I supervised. It was so easy.
So easy.
Just kidding.
Uh, okay, so we're in this like giant leisure mall ship place, and we explored the like river a little bit, and we went and found our bedrooms, and then we went to the spa and we got Botox, and I just kidding. We got a bunch of new abilities and upgrades and whatnot, and I sung some karaoke. Oh, we met. Oh my
And
god,
who'd you
what was
meet?
his name? He was like a rat guy. But
Hey,
no.
hey, hey, yo.
Yeah, you all
Ooh,
kept yelling at me last time when I said that.
He's a streamer.
Did
Yeah,
we just
his
call
name
him?
is his real name is Talk, but everyone calls him Crower because that's his streaming name.
We met
I
Crower,
don't think anyone actually calls him
rat
that,
guy.
though. To be honest.
You don't like him. Yep, you met Talk. You met
He's the
Fi-
embodiment of KSI to me,
It's
and
scary.
like Logan Paul and like early Jake
mm,
Paul. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like that's what I
that's
feel
what I'm
like
going
he
for.
is.
That's who
And
he is.
and I
Gross.
didn't like them then either.
Yep. You guys met a lot of people, and
He's a
I was
Yosoki.
I was telling Xander, this
That's racist,
you guys
Emilio.
will get more out of this
He's one of me.
adventure the more like you like interact with these people and get to know them and figure out like who they are, what their personalities are like and stuff, and like um it's the more you can like get immersed in that, the more I feel like impact this campaign will have with you. But anyway, you met Philip. Philip Kalsner is the basically the host, or he's in charge of all the hosts, and he gave you a bunch of money and had you download their app, and you met the Buzzblades, the whole team basically. There's a bunch of those guys. There's the ones you interacted with the most though were Barrel Door, the dwarf, and Yaz or Yazaloya, the Vesk, the lizard girl. Because you guys hung out in the bar with those people, but there's a bunch of others on the team. You met let's see who else you interacted with. The botanist, the person who's in charge of the plants here. Her name is Vorlin. Um, you met the doctor that in the place where you are now, who is what's her name? Dr. Sidrani Loman. But yeah, like you can hover over anybody's icon to see their name, and just try to make note of who they are, remember them, because that's who you'll be interacting with your whole stay here in this beautiful, idyllic, no
Philip, are
problems
you related to
whatsoever asteroid.
Robin Williams? Really? Great.
Also, you guys, after you got in, after you like saved the Buzzblade ship, the Philip let you know that the pirates had been the one you guys disabled had been towed back to the asteroid, and the pirates are going to be held for questioning. And so if
Wonder who they
you
work for.
yeah, if you want to know anything about that, you could possibly find out more. But you have to ask. And I think that's all that happened.
They're on the same asteroid that we're on.
Yeah, yeah, they got
Okay.
towed back here by
Do we need to
security.
worry that pirates are going to take over this place any moment now?
Any moment.
Yeah, they could just raid.
I mean, realistically, I've seen Fifth Element, Amara. You're not fooling us.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. We'll have to see.
Who knows how to negotiate?
You're fooling me, but I ain't gonna let it slide next time.
Is this gonna be like a Die Hard situation where we have to like pick up weapons as we go?
I don't know. I'll have to figure that out, I guess. Maybe you won't ever need weapons and nothing will go wrong.
And what if it's not just dialogue?
It's a visual novel, this one. No.
Oh, I forgot what
well,
game that was.
what game?
It was a visual novel I played.
Hmm.
Basically, where like there wasn't actually any gameplay.
There's a lot of visual novels like that.
Or
hallway simulators where all you do
was
is
it
walk.
Heavy Rain? Was it?
It was. I guess you
No,
could
not
call
the
it a
the
visual
second
novel.
one, not the first one. The second, the one after Heavy Rain that they made. Beyond. The Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls. That
Yeah.
one, I never played it, but I heard it was
There was
okay.
very little. There was like three things that happened that you do, and the rest of it is like talk to this guy and how does this make you feel? And it was, I don't know, it was a great story, but there could have been more.
I stopped playing those games because they're made by David Cage, and his most famous quote is, "All the women in my games are whores." He's a huge
Damn.
misogynist. He sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, he's crazy. But anyway, you guys are given the app and told that it can basically show you around. It can, it's how you unlock your doors to your rooms. It you can add people as friends, and then like if you guys add somebody as a friend and they add you back, you can see where they are in the resort. So you can like go find them or whatever. And you can also block people where the opposite will happen, where they don't they can't find any information about you, and they don't get to know where you are, and they can't contact you through the app anymore. Also, there's holographic pop-up ads kind of that show up whenever you're near a store or a building. Like there'll be holograms that jump out at you, or and they know your name because you're logged into the app, and it's all like yeah, they have that data, and so they're like, hey,
They took our
Tezzy,
privacy.
would you like to come in here and buy a motorcycle? I'm sure you would. Shit like that. Like
Hey, Tezzy, feeling hungry? We got the best food this side of the river.
yeah.
Come on in and try these wings.
And you guys have an appointment the next day
Oh,
after you
yeah.
sleep. It's 6 o'clock tomorrow is the opening ceremony, basically, where everyone's going to be there. It's going to be a full catered event with dancing and a band and basically a party that everyone can hang out at. And that'll be tomorrow. But until then, you have free reign. And I believe you made lunch reservations at a nice restaurant. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I did.
Sander, you got every roll today.
Nice.
And we'll start there. So you guys wake up from getting enhanced. They clear you to leave. What would you like to do?
I want to check out the swimming pool over there where the game is
Yeah.
paused.
Yeah, you can explore. You guys can split up or whatnot. Like you guys, if you do decide to do different things, you know, you have the tracking in your app, so you know where each other is, and there's like a two-way radio feature of it, so you could just like use your comm units without having to dial any numbers, just to contact, be like, hey, I'm here, come get me, whatever.
Can anyone pause the map?
Or,
Thank you. I want to
Oh.
go.
Can I,
And-
did we take a 10-minute, like, rest?
What?
Or
Why?
did we?
you guys should already be full, no?
Can I, am I allowed to use the feature of my, Morphic Skin Basic?
What are you talking about?
So, I got this
It
Morphic
just
Skin
changes what
Basic.
you're wearing and stuff, right?
No, I can alter my appearance, just slightly. It doesn't really, like, help me with too much stuff. Like, you can ignore, any penalties on disguise checks. It's none of my major features. I just want to change, like, my appearance to look more like that streamer person now.
Oh my goodness.
More rat-like instead of prairie dog-like.
Yeah, a little bit more rat-like, like just more like just emulating some of his like style looks and
An
a
influence.
bit of his
You're
features.
gonna make
Yeah.
me dislike you, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's a
fine.
fellow Yosoki right here.
That's a
This is the
rat.
first time you guys have met one, I think.
I'm so excited. What are you talking about? This is how I've always looked. I know this is my weekend outfit.
That's a. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about the rat.
Sandra, do you want to know what's in that room that you opened the door for?
Yes, please.
Wait, where's Andrew?
So, Eclipse wandered off,
Where did he go?
and that is the wrong floor. That's guest services. So your app lists you, unless you have it on voice mode, I'm not sure. It says that this is where you can find catering orders for events, schedule, travel. Basically, like they can help you like organize an itinerary if you want, tell you where something is. They'll it really just it's an information desk.
Resort.
Can I meet the guy here? I'm guessing he is.
That dude is so you approach and he's saying that like as the CEO of Venture Corporation, he would like to have an event here, and he's wondering when the ballrooms will be free to book his book his event. And you have holograms behind the desks here, which is why there's no one there. That are helping him with that and letting him know that they'll be open for to the public within the next couple of months. And so if he schedules 3 or more months out, then they'll be happy to help him.
Okay.
So they're just basically going over the details of that.
There's Tessie. I seen her. Tessie, where you going?
Come around. Come around. Are these suites where I'm at? Or
No, actually, let me see.
can I open a door?
Let me
I mean,
check.
if they're not suites, I'm gonna open a door. Or I'm gonna try to open a door. And I'm letting you know this before I do it, so if you need to lock it, you can lock it.
You go and open that door, and it is in fact locked.
Okay.
What about this door that I am standing in?
Can I
Yeah,
ask my
books.
can I ask my comm unit what these doors are?
Sure. Your keys app lets you know that these are where we take. This is where you take care of things such as filtrating the water and making sure that the place has power, and they're generally off
Oh, for like a
limits
maintenance,
to
like a
guests.
utility room.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Where you are, Sander, there is a gym. That's the gym.
Oh,
It has like the area you're in now is like a dojo, like there's incense burning here and there's mirrors on the wall, and you can see like different colored belts on the wall too, like they have martial arts classes here, but also probably stuff like yoga takes place here.
what's this guy doing?
Squats.
what are you doing? Squats? Working on my quads.
Tezzy, the place you're in right now
Shit.
is called the Boundless Sunroom. So this area is warm. You're just are you flying over the water or are you swimming?
I'm swimming. I'm in this bitch.
Okay. So this has a warm water pool with swimming and diving areas. In addition, there's an artificial waterfall um, that it comes from upstairs somewhere. Um, but here is where the waterfall is. It flows down the wall and into
Up there?
the
Okay.
pool itself. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that's dope. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
There's like a couple people here sunning themselves, and one of them has like a drone providing like UV radiation so you can get a tan.
What?
Oh, and here, right here, that's a grav chute. If you want to think of the tubes from Futurama that bring people around cities, like that's what this is. If you step into it, you'll be transported somewhere.
oh,
That's kind of neat. I don't know if I want to go in there.
Where did I walk into?
Where are you? That's guest services. So like what I was saying, this is basically the information desk. You have holograms here that are like, "How can I help you, sir?" Basically, you can set things up for the future. You can ask about details about any of the things or any of the people, the staff here. You can set an itinerary or yeah, really any of the information type stuff. The app can do a lot of this too, but if you want to talk to a person, even though it's a hologram, you can do that. That
okay.
room, Tezzy, is also part of the gym. This is where there's these dudes are on treadmills here, or one's a girl. They're on treadmills. There's exercise equipment and free weights in this room.
Hmm.
And again, we're going to fitness.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they got a lot of stuff for working out.
This a pool?
Ooh.
Why are there so many?
Where are you?
Right in here.
Right outside the
Here,
services.
this little thingy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
This is
let me
what I
check.
think it is.
So, this is a salon, this small room here. And it has simpler spa services such as like getting a haircut or styled,
Exactly what
getting,
I need.
getting your fur styles. um, they can get you colored or like
Haircut.
normal salon type stuff.
Ooh, can I get my tips done? I would just like some like frosted tips all over.
Oh no.
They're like, yes, of course we can do that.
Perfect.
Yeah, mani petty.
Yep, yep.
Yep, they got those in there.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Xander, where you are now is this place is called the Ice Fountains. It's the opposite of the Boundless Sun room. So there are if you look above you, there are stars in the sky. It's like a night sky with stars, and this pool that you're right next to is like you can see chunks of ice floating around in it. It's cold.
This
But
guy.
in this one, this small one is completely frozen.
I want to go ice skating on it.
You don't have ice skates, but you can go slipping around on the ice if you'd like.
I imagine I fall and I just kind of like scatter out and then recongeal. What's this guy doing? He just.
He's chilling. That's not like I said, I had generic icons for everybody. But this dude isn't a human. He's looks like a bug type alien, a Sheeran.
I'm a
Sharon.
bug type alien.
Yeah, I just didn't have generic pictures for it. But, these guys are more like mantis looking guys.
Can I say hello?
Yeah. He like opens his eyes and he's like, I was resting here.
Oh, excuse me.
So
Interrupt.
you have the warm pool and the cold pool on off the ends of this floor. And remember, you're on the second floor below right now.
Sorry. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Tezzy, you got somebody soaking your feet right now.
Ooh.
Frank, they're preparing some bleach for your tips.
Oh God.
Perfect. You think Talk's gonna like this, Tezzy? I'm pretty sure he's gonna be real impressed. Like honestly, I've been getting this new style after I've seen a few posts he had recently.
Why don't you ask Mongo what he thinks?
Mongo, I'm getting the tips down, you know, trying to blend into society.
Frosted white tips? Are you trying to look like a restaurant reviewer?
Pretty much. I was hoping. Like honestly, my social media account might go up after this. You're gonna be having to take Bogard from me after I get to the big leagues. Sorry, Bogard.
What? You're gonna abandon your bot?
I'm not gonna abandon him. It's just he can't handle that. Look at his social media account, right? Come on, look at him.
He could be
He just like
your recorder. You can mount a camera instead of a gun on him.
that's true. You're right, Bogard. You're back in.
So these guys up here are saunas.
Not just
be right back.
saunas, but your keys app lets you know that these are atmospheric chambers to where if you are this resort accommodates aliens who might not be able to survive in an oxygen-rich environment, and they might have to wear suits for most of the time they're here in order to survive. So these chambers can be filled with whatever type of atmosphere that they prefer, so they can take their suit off and just relax for a little while.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about these little rooms?
Those are changing rooms.
Oh, not as exciting.
No. Hezzy, they have to bring in 2 people to deal with your gigantic feet. You're 14 foot tall. I imagine your feet are also huge. Frank, they're putting little foils all over your fur right now. You look kind of silly.
What's this down here?
Elevators.
Eclipse, you didn't want to come up here and get your tips tied too? For 1 billion?
It
Clips
burns.
is a sensei. He's gotta explore.
Explore. Also, the fumes are not good for me.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Probably like a natural repellent, I see. That makes sense.
What's in here?
That is the tech workshop. You have drone recharging stations with a bunch of drones in them. You have this like doesn't seem like it's like part of the amenities, but it wasn't locked, so you can get in there. It's got like a bunch of like just scattered machinery in places. Stuff like it looks like this is where they repair things that break. You also have some huge ventilation fans down here that are pushing air into the area, causing a breeze.
Can I
And
investigate the room for anything suspicious or noteworthy?
yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Sorry about that.
So nothing's really seems suspicious. It seems like there would be a room like this in a place that has so many moving parts. There are tools everywhere though, and you
I'm like,
think that
what?
if you needed tools, if you needed to like assemble toolkits of some sort, you might be able to find a bunch of parts and pieces here. Although most of the machinery here is too big to carry away.
And what room did you find?
It's a tech workshop.
Oh. So like somewhere they would fix like computers and
Yeah. Oh, you're not
like
supposed to be in there. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
modules and stuff like that if it broke down. That tracks.
Yeah, there's a bunch of recharging drones there and just tools kind of strewn about with pieces of machinery in various states of disrepair. Like, yeah, this is the room for fixing shit.
Another elevator? Are these are elevators?
Those are elevators.
Um, I open these doors.
No, your app tells you that this is the security center and it's off limits to guests.
Huh.
Hmm. What about this door?
I think that's a lie.
Your app lets you know that that is the server room and also off limits to guests.
Can I hear anything behind any of these
Humming.
doors?
You hear humming.
I want to peek in and see what's going on in the salon, what progress has been made.
You see Tezzy getting his or her feet massaged right now, and Frank is sitting there with foils all over his fur, and they're telling him just about 5 more minutes to check in on them, open it up a little, like just a little more, and you'll be ready, sir. And Mongo's just chilling.
No rush.
These stairs? Where do they go?
Those go back up if you wanted to go to the other level.
I think I've explored everywhere.
Actually, the you can't go all the way up on that staircase right now. Like there's a like a hatch that it leads to, and that hatch is closed.
Hmm. I think I've opened every door I'm allowed to open.
Everything you're allowed to open is unlocked at this point.
Okay. I guess I would like to go to guest services and ask the holograms for more information about the upcoming event. You said that's tomorrow night?
Uh,
Okay. My
you
body.
didn't stop. There you go. Yeah, so the holograms let you know that it starts at 6 p.m. and you'll have some time to mingle before it officially is dedicated. But the host is probably gonna speak a little bit and welcome everybody to the resort. And it's just a really good place for the special guests that are invited for this grand opening are able to meet each other and talk and network and mingle and all that stuff.
Um,
They
is
let
this
you know that it's.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Is this like the grand opening? Like, are we some of the very first people?
It's the grand reopening. So this place has they let you know that it's operated for 5 years now, but they closed just recently to upgrade all of the facilities and launch things like the app that weren't there before. And this is now the grand reopening of the new and improved New Lyceum.
And the host is Philip?
There's other hosts, but he's the head host.
Who's the other host?
There's just a bunch of them that like at the bar and that's walking around, and it's a few people at the gym. Basically, they're just there to help you guys with whatever you need.
Oh, but Philip is the one who's gonna be like speaking tomorrow night.
Yeah, he's basically like the liaison to you guys and to all the special guests. In normal times, he's probably not going to be like so hands on since he's the head of all of the hosts. But since it's all celebrities and contest winners here now, uh, he wanted to make a better impression, and he thought he could do that best himself.
Anything else I should ask the holograms that you can think of, guys?
Ask what secrets they are hiding.
What secrets are you hiding behind the locked doors?
I just
The
meant general.
holograms say that we only lock certain doors to keep the guest experience as pristine as we possibly can. Things like the server room and the security center and the staff lounge are off limits just so you can be sure that where you are, you'll be getting the best service from us.
Ask them, what are you not allowed to tell me?
Sure, I'm gonna ask it just like that. What are you not allowed to say?
The holograms turn to each other and they're like, I don't understand the question.
Ah, you stole that from that show we're watching.
What are you talking about? I
I'm
steal
sorry.
nothing from nowhere.
I don't understand the question.
Hmm.
I've been watching Humans, and it's really good. About
There's something. I don't know if the fishiness is coming from the place or from outside. I'm just trying to figure it out.
The fishiness is coming from the water. They're washing your feet in because your feet smell like fish. Oh.
Wow.
Um,
Wow. Hey, doing mercenary work's hard work. And these size 36s don't.
So, Frank, they remove a foil and they're like, oh yes, this is perfect, and they take it off and it's basically perfectly blonde. Your tips of your fur now with the brown
Shake it.
underneath. So they're like, oh good, layered look works perfect for you, sir. Perfect. Tezzy, they want to know if you're wanting just like your nails clipped, or do you want like any clear coat or any color put on there or anything like that on your nails?
Do they have camouflage?
Um, the the woman that's servicing you is like, well, I have two colors of green and I can make camouflage.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Takes about 10 minutes, but you have camouflage color nails, fingers and toes.
Can't even see him.
What happened to your fingers, Tezzy? They're missing.
holy cow.
Yeah. Good work. I almost thought my hand was gone.
You know, I feel like they did a great job. I I leave a tip.
How
2
much you want to
credits.
leave as a tip?
Ooh. Yeah. Probably only I look down and like here's 2 credits.
All right, they take it.
How much?
2.
2 credits.
Cheap bastard.
I
Can
used
I
a
get?
lot of money on augmentations. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and if you can't afford a service, you shouldn't get a service.
Hold on, quick, please.
Can I leave
They,
10?
one of the nail techs is like, well, this is included in your package, but of course we're always willing to accept tips for exemplary service.
I'll give 10 credits.
All right, they thank you very much and say, come back if you need anything else done. We're here all day.
She
You're
did. She
welcome,
did a
man.
lot of work. She did a lot of work for me. She didn't just bust my tips like she did for
Yeah, but
Frank there. Got like
but
special
in all,
camouflage, and she had to deal with my stinky feet.
Fish feet.
yeah, and I
Mhm.
know. And honestly, when you think about it, really, that 14 credit tip that we left her, probably.
Well, you left 2. Oh,
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. 12 credit. 12 credit.
Kleps, there you are. You've been up to. Get any good information?
Mm-mm.
Talking to you, Eclipse.
I'm sorry. What was happening? I'm sorry, I zoned
Get,
out.
get any good information?
Um, not particularly. I find that the androids don't have a lot of information that they're willing to divulge about the rooms we can't get into. They just say that it's for our convenience that we can't get in there to see the mess or whatever.
What?
Tomorrow Philip will be speaking at I keep picturing it as like a luau. I don't think you said that it was a luau, but in my mind it's a luau.
No, it's just the opening ceremony.
The opening ceremony.
Is there gonna be a blue woman that sings
Wuka
opera?
Wukawa Awakoku Luau.
Mhm, mhm.
Got the roasted pig, the pineapples. I suppose you could order that sort of thing if you wanted.
Yeah, I want the pig with the apple in its mouth.
Uh-huh. That's a good one.
Pumbaa? Not
Uh,
Pumbaa.
Ah,
And
Pumbaa.
there are. Oh wait, did I? I didn't ask my comm unit what was behind that door. Through.
Which door?
So this door. What did my comm unit say was behind this door?
Oh, your comm unit didn't say it. Just said this area is off limits to guests.
There is a suspicious room that the comm unit does not say what's behind it. other rooms that we're not allowed into all have a reason.
Well, where's it at?
Follow me. Is oh wait, how do we get there? Okay, go down the stairs. Let's go here.
Right here. Oh, yeah.
Then go down the stairs and go through that first door below you. Yep. Yep.
Is there a computer on it?
I don't know.
Can I investigate to see if there's a computer on it?
Get back in the room. Okay,
This is the
that
door
door
he's talking
opens,
about.
but you gotta go in the room, and it's on this other side of the room. This is the door.
It's over
Oh.
here.
Oh, this
There's a
door.
biometric lock on this door.
Oh, hell
It's
no.
key. It's basically a DNA lock that only people that their DNA is in the system can access it.
Darn. I look down at my hands and I'm like, damn you hands. Can I override it?
If you have enough time, you probably could, but I'm not sure if you really want to be breaking the rules right now. Like,
Oh, okay.
I'll let you do it if you want to try, though.
No. You know what? That's a good idea. Honestly, Eclipse, maybe it's just, maybe that's management. You know?
Yes, maybe, perhaps.
Maybe.
Is
Hey.
anything in here that Bogart could use? Seems like a good place for Bogart.
Frank, you're looking around. You see a bunch of machine parts here. Some drones recharging themselves on the walls. Ventilation fans sucking air into this room, causing a breeze. And you think that like if you did want to like steal some of his equipment, that you could probably create some um, specialty toolkits, like a armor smith or a weaponsmith toolkit from this equipment. Yeah.
I'll grab a few things, just be like, well, the door was open. They said everything's for everyone. It's probably like an arts and craft project.
Roll a d4.
D4.
Nice.
All right. Do you want a weaponsmith kit or an armor smith kit?
Weapon.
All right. You'll get one of those, but it takes you 4 hours to build it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
That's all night.
And,
Yeah,
it's a good
it's
project.
getting pretty late at this point after that, because it took a couple hours to get your augments also added.
But you look good.
Mm-hmm. You too. You know what? In Eclipse, worst case scenario, if you really want to get in that door, you got the new fingers.
Oh yeah, what was my ability that gave me that power? Let's see.
Finger
I think you just,
stealer.
yeah, I think we just gotta find the person that gets into the door. And I don't know what you do, but I think you just steal
So?
their fingers.
Adaptive fingerprints. Originally from military.
Are
Well,
you
you know
gonna
so
steal
far that
Phil's
the
fingerprint?
locked doors that you're able to get into are your rooms, and the thing that lets you in there is your app.
Yeah, this isn't an Atlantis aircraft.
Yeah, well,
Do we know that for sure?
Yeah.
No. No, I don't, Mongo.
Secret Nazis.
Could you imagine the bamboozlement? They literally just send us on a vacation to capture us. Like,
I mean,
we just captured ourselves.
in all fairness, I didn't really want to come.
You
Okay.
guys, so it's about like like 11 o'clock at night at this point. You can still most of the bars have closed, but some of the stores that have like self-service stuff are still open. The gym is 24 hours. The pools are 24 hours. So you can still hang out if you want to. You can also go back upstairs if you wanted to.
Are there any floors below this? Is this the bottom floor?
Yeah, the elevators stay. There's the elevators interface has 3 floors. The top floor where you came from, this floor, and then the residential suites, which is below this one.
We've already been to the residential suites. That's where our
Yeah, those are your rooms. They unfortunately gave me a very small map for that, where it's just your rooms. I wish they would give me everybody else's too, so you could explore, but they did not. So we just have your rooms.
Wow, so I can't rob all of our guest neighbors?
If you did, it would be Theater of the Mind, since we don't have a map
I'm
for
just
it.
kidding. I wouldn't. I'm not a.
Yeah, you're a follower of Desna. Like she is chaotic good, but that's good as part of that
Yeah,
chaotic
I'm just. I just,
good.
it'd be horrible. It'd be like, you know what? While I'm here, fuck it. I'm
You don't
taking.
want
I'm
to fuck with
stealing all
her.
your shit.
Desna's super powerful.
Is there a? Speaking of which, is there a place to worship?
There's actually not a place to worship here.
Wow.
No chapels or anything.
Can I file a
Space
complaint with Phil?
atheist.
Um,
Or my
it,
app?
so your app is where you can put feedback in, and if you want to let them know that you're offended that there's no place to worship, totally do that.
What is
Yeah,
this?
totally. Even
A luxury
just a
spa resort full of space atheists? What's going on here?
just a
Where's the
little
religious folks at?
well, just even a little non-denominational room of where just a little area I
Even
can
though
go
the
to.
gods are like, they're
Right.
proven to exist and they can give you
That's what I'm saying.
powers
Like
and
they're
stuff.
there. They
Yeah,
exist. Like
there are atheists though. They believe that the gods aren't truly
it's
gods. They're just
it's
really
more of
powerful
like you
beings.
can't tell me what to do. You're not that powerful,
Yeah, or
loser.
there's an
Yeah,
atheist
they
in
get struck by space lightning.
Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous that basically decided that the gods are misguided and they're not helping people by intervening in their lives, and so she becomes an atheist because she just doesn't believe that they should be doing what they're doing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Girl, I feel you.
So what do you guys want to do next?
I'll go back upstairs.
Yep, same.
Okay.
Fill my
Let
Oh,
me-
wait,
complaint in my book.
wait. There was a tube. I would like to take the tube.
That's up here.
Oh,
I want to take.
Did I successfully submit my complaint in the app?
Clips, I
Yes.
thought about
It's
the tube
it's
too.
not actually a
Oh.
tube, it's a gravity well that pulls you up, but it functions like the tube in Futurama.
I would like to take the grad.
Yeah,
Bum bum
it's
bum
it's
bum
right
bum bum
Mhm.
bum bum bum
Okay,
bum
Eclipse
bum
disappears
bum
like I
bum
found
bum.
a tube.
Mm.
um
Mhm.
okay, let me make sure it spits you out where I think it does. Okay. Do the rest of you guys follow Eclipse into the gravity well, or are you taking the elevators?
Yep. Up.
No, I'm following.
Yeah, I'm following.
I'm going up.
If I can fit, can I fit? That's the question.
Yeah, you can fit.
All right, then yes, I'm going
I'll
in.
move you to it. Okay. So Eclipse jumps into it, and you just see him raise all the way up to a hole in the ceiling. The rest of you guys follow. It's a gentle ride up there. And it puts you here.
Um, what?
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
What?
What am I looking at?
So you're on a terrace right now.
I see like gray.
If you ask your app where you are, Keys lets you know that you're in contemplation. It's a lounge that provides comfortable seating, serves no intoxicant stronger than coffee, permits no inhalation of materials that give off vapors, has a skylight open to the uh, has skylights and a terrace
There we go.
open to the loop. The loop is, remember, that like yellow brick road basically that runs around
Yeah.
the place, and so that's where you're at. You're at the terrace part of it. The rest of contemplation is in this room here.
I can go into it.
Damn.
Yeah, you can open the door's actually open automatically.
Oh, there's
So you walk in and there's two androids chilling on the couches there. Just it's really just relaxing, sitting there, talking quietly. They see you guys come in and they're like, "Oh, it's some more of our guests here, our fellow um, celebrities. Although I don't know you." She's looking at you, Tezzy, like, or sorry, this one is the one talking right now. The other one, this one with the blue hair, is kind of looking at everyone, and you get the distinct sense that she's like sizing you up, like she's looking at you with like rolling perception, basically. Whereas Romy's like, "I don't know you. I am Romy, an android, as you can see. Uh, who might you be?"
I'm Mungo.
I'm Desi.
By your Ninja
I won a
Mongo?
contest.
I won a contest.
Nice to meet you, Tezzy and Mongo. And what brings you here, Mongo? And ooh, you're
The
quite an
contest.
interesting specimen. As he looks at Eclipse, or they. Sorry, it's this is an agender android, so it's they looks.
Please
Which
refrain from
which one?
examining my friend.
Romy or Indigo or both of them?
Romy is agender, Indigo's a girl.
I'll try to remember that.
Yeah. And so Romy's asking you, Mongo, and what brings you here? And then also like Indigo is like looking very curiously at Eclipse. She's like, I'm sorry to ask this so bluntly, but what are you?
I am a Spathane.
Spathane. And she like you see her like she has like a
He's Googling it.
yeah, basically there's a computer lens in front of her eye, and you see like a bunch of information go past, and she's like, "Oh, well, now I know. Thank you. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. What do you taste like?
Uh, she's like, um,
Mongo
I was
just
okay,
kind of
like
so I
wondering
looks
know
that
like
you.
too. You can't just ask questions like that.
I just met you, sir.
that
I
wasn't
reach
the
out.
answer to the
You
question.
would like a handshake.
I reach out my hand for a handshake.
She grips your hand quite firmly and shakes it. You can tell that this girl has got some muscle and is not afraid to use it.
My hand shrinks in size under the pressure as my bugs try to escape up through my arm. And I taste her. What does she taste like?
um, Microchips.
And I communicate. I say, just so you know,
Tastes
for
like
future
pennies.
reference, you taste like microchips.
Microchips.
She so like androids don't blush traditionally, but like you see those like fiber optic glowing tattoos that she has on her face, they like flash purple and then they go back to blue. And her hair also drains of color for just a second and then it goes back to blue.
That is fascinating. Do you have the ability to camouflage into your surroundings?
As well, I guess that's possible, but I tend to use it the opposite of that. I like to stand out, not like this old humbug over here. Romy doesn't like to
Damn.
do any of that. And Romy's like, "Hey, I have my style."
Can I sense motives with these two?
Sure.
Do I have to roll twice to do it for each person?
Yes.
Can I
Tell me
also
which
do the?
one's first.
Oh, the first one is for the girl, and the second one's for the other one.
Can I also try to sense motive?
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
it's
do it
pretty
in.
hard for you to read Romy.
I'm gonna try to read
and-
Romy first.
and it's not so hard for you to read Romy. So, Eclipse on Romy, you don't get much of a read because uh, they look a little
Jesus.
different than most androids you've seen. Oh, you guys are the opposite.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
And
Ain't
I look
trusting
at
that
Romy and
one.
I look at
I'm
Romy
gonna
and I'm like,
feel
I get you, buddy.
yeah, with Romy, you get Tezzy, you get a sense that they are very curious and inquisitive, and are just kind of taking everything in and storing it to like being very perceptive. And you don't get much from Indigo, but Eclipse, since I guess you tasted her, she she seems wary. Like she's friendly and is presenting as friendly, but she's watching all of you. And when you shook her hand, you could tell that like she's ready to react if she needs to.
Are you okay? Do you need a drink?
She like points to a coffee cup and she says, "I have one."
Caffeine is not advised for stress levels.
You're telling this
Oh,
to
I
an
know, and she
android
takes it and she drinks it.
Connected to the interwebs. This is great. I love this place. Where is the bar?
Not in this room.
If
Well, no, there's a coffee and like.
Tezzy, since you rolled so well with Romy, give me a culture check also.
Okay, walking, nigga.
You and
Wait,
Romy
what?
are both super
Give me
ball.
a culture check since you rolled so well with Romy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said low. I was like, I didn't roll low. I did all right.
No, well. You're certain you've heard their name before. You just can't really place where it was. It might be another celebrity of some sort.
This
And
guy
You
up
can
there.
always ask if you want to know.
yeah, I need a drink first. Where's the bar? Is the coffee place in this room? Like,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it this?
Yep.
Okay. Do I make
There's
my own, or is there androids, or
there's
not? I guess not
holograms
androids,
there.
holograms.
Yeah.
I would like
Yeah.
a octuple macchiato.
And you see like a little screen appear in front of the android, and it like punches a couple of buttons which light up, and the table opens up, and piping hot drink comes out. It's like, here you go.
8 shots of espresso. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
It's
Well,
only 11 o'clock at night. Coffee's fine.
I mean, she's also 15 feet tall. It's just a light.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you say so.
I'll have you know that Tezzy has ADHD, and coffee helps her sleep.
So Romy just kind of sits back and like relaxedly is like, so I see you have Isoki with you, and Uplifted Bear. You are quite the interesting group. What brings you all here? Did you all win contests?
About you and help unpack your thoughts from what's
Lavish relaxation. I won a free trip here through a sweepstakes.
Oh, very nice. I'm glad to see that it's a wide variety of people get brought here for this. It's not just celebrities and CEOs. Those mostly are pretty stuffy to me. I appreciate meeting everyone. Really, regular people are far better than celebrities, as far as I understand.
Absolutely. So, what do you two do for a living? Very subtle, right? You see how that's subtle.
I'm
Right?
like
Slipped
totally
in
one of
there.
the. I'm probably one of the most humblest people that you will ever meet or come across. Like I'm so humble.
Romy's like, well,
Mhm.
that's great. We'll get along well. My I hesitate to tell you my station, but I'm sure some of you might have heard of me. I am a they call me a software mogul. I'm a highly sought out software architect. I create systems for different
Mm.
companies and different people, and I'm very well known. But I don't really like mingling with people like that, if that
From the
makes
silicon sector.
sense. Around them too much in my job. So people like you are far better. And this is Indigo 14. She's my attendant, or 13. She helps me organize my schedule and looks out for me when I'm uh, in places.
How
And
busy does one
yeah,
schedule get when you're here at the spa?
what'd you say?
How busy does one schedule get when you're here at the spa?
Well, I am working here. They did bring me on board to evaluate their systems, but at the same time, there's not much going on, and I can do that by also relaxing. So um, this is what I do.
Hmm.
Okay.
So do you work in security? Is it
Information
software?
security. It's software, yeah, but I
Oh,
also I work in IT, or I sometimes design software for people. I just have a head for code, and people hire me because of that.
very nice. Wow. Congratulations. Uh,
Thank
hope
you. I
it's
love
not
what
too
I do.
stressful.
Oh, I'm happy to do it.
Pretty dope. No, no. And Indigo is the assistant, correct? Basically, is that?
Yeah, yeah, basically. They put closer to the attendant, but yeah,
How do you
she's
like working for Rummy? Getting
she
Rummy
is
support?
much more like Romy is comes off as gregarious with a little bit of a flat affect, but Indigo is more emotional when she speaks, and she's like, "Oh, I love it here. I love the the nature that they've been able to install in this desolate place." She says that without any hint of knowledge that you're from here, from around here.
Wow.
She she talks about how it's great to see civilization in this area that she's only known as for pirates, and yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to be working but also relaxing so much.
Yeah, it's a place of people that live around here, Circassians that dwell that aren't pirates. So you know.
She says, "Oh, really?" And you see some information flash on her little reticle, and then her face goes like blank, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I put my foot in my mouth. Well, I didn't mean it. I just didn't know you were here. I'm
I'm
sorry."
I'm just gonna chuckle a bit and be like, "You're fine. I know what it looks like from the outside.
It looks horrible from the
We do
outside.
we do our best. I
I
mean,
said,
a
"Well,
shithole's a
well,
shithole.
I'm rooting for you."
We need it. Damn space pirates.
Yeah, that's the reputation this place has, is a wasteland inhabited by pirates. So you can't blame her for seeing this sort of thing and being like, "Oh, great, we're taking it back from the pirates."
Yeah. All right. Are they gonna be at the ceremony?
Yes.
Um, Eclipse is getting antsy, so gonna go out this back door.
We're just
Epps
leaving.
wanders away.
He's a sensei, so his like purpose in life is just to experience as much as possible, and this place is a treasure mine of new experiences.
Yeah.
As Frank and Eclipse wander off, Romy just calls out the door. It's nice to meet you all.
Oh,
And
sorry.
she'll-
Ta-ta. I stick my head back in.
Mongo, Romy wants to add you as a friend on his con unit. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Romy does not do that. But Romy does say like he'll be around here, and if you guys wanted to do something, hang out with them, like that would be great.
Sounds fun. We'll get together sometime.
Cool.
Absolutely. Want to see you all around. Be safe.
Easy, get the fuck out the way. Let's go.
I'm trying to get out the door. I can't get out the door. Yeah. There we go. Hey, I did it.
Frank is in the park.
Just strolling.
It's nighttime now, so there's no sun, but there's like a couple moons overhead that are giving light. One is kind of setting right now, but the other one is rising.
Can I open this door?
Where are you? Yes. I don't know what that is. Don't give me a second to tell you.
Who's this?
It's
I
very
know this person. Valerie.
That's Verle. She's one of the Buzzblades. She's one of the team.
The Buckaroo Bandits.
Yeah, she's sitting. There's slot machines here, and she's gambling.
Ah.
And like you hear after a few seconds, like, hell yeah, I'm on a roll. I'm gonna come out here rich, and I'll be able to retire. And she looks around. There's like no one. She's talking to no one. And she's like, oh well, okay. And she keeps playing.
You go. Keep it up. Encouragement. I'm gonna ask my keys. Can you open the sky?
Keys lets you know that yes, but first you need to stop moving so they can key in which part of the sky to open.
All of it.
No, just the one on top of you. But you
Oh.
gotta stop moving for it to do that. Let me check what that place is. It's a very small room. We're gonna say that's a closet because it's not labeled on the map. Sorry.
Closet. Lost my party for a closet.
They're just everywhere.
Yes.
Mongo's wandering.
I'm trying to find everybody.
Mongo, that room is a hologram pops up and says,
Get me up out of here.
welcome to what's this?
Camera.
Welcome to the Wave Walker Ballroom. This is come back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. and this is where the party will be.
6 p.m. Mongo sets an alarm on his app for 6 p.m.
Oh, sorry, it's not this room. This is one of the other rooms. This is the ballroom that has the party coming. Sorry,
Is
I
it
thought it was
supposed to be
there at first.
gray,
and that's why I
everything?
said that. Say what?
Is it supposed to be like all gray?
No.
Oh,
Or you might have to refresh.
I think I gotta refresh. Yeah.
It did that to
Yeah.
me earlier.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. I was
That's
just making
why
sure.
when
I was opening
that's
all
why
these
I
doors.
was
I'm
like,
like, I don't know
what?
where none of these doors are.
A lot of the doors open automatically when you go near them, except when the places are closed, because it's late. Eclipse, this is your a hologram pops up where you are and says, welcome to Emerald Song Ballroom. This is where the opening ceremony will take place tomorrow at 6 p.m. See you there.
How much
Oh, this
seating
room
is
looks
there?
way cooler.
Can I like judge by the room how many people are expected to come to the event?
It's not set up yet. Actually, it's pretty empty in there. There's not even any tables or anything.
Okay. And then there's a little room right here. What does my little Grammy say about this little room?
This is called the Grand Court. It's a boardroom style meeting room.
Are there computers or anything in there?
Nope, just tables. There's like a phone in the middle of the big table where you could do conference calls.
What about this door?
Your keys lets you know that this is the Wave Walker Ballroom. This is also an event area where you can hold parties or whatnot. It's not being used right now. Those stairs will take you back down to the second floor if you want, but there's also a door to the stairwell that you can leave.
Am I in water?
Yeah, you are in water. Do you want to get back on land? Or are you stuck?
Can I swim?
Yeah. Can
Can you though?
Can Bogart swim?
I have no idea. We're jumping out. We're gonna be like, the hell kind of door is that?
You could see that some of the Buzzblade team just kind of fell asleep in the grass there. They're chilling, sleeping in the park.
This makes sense. Okay, there's a giant body of water in one door. Okay, unnecessary.
The water actually goes underneath the doors, and like into like a little slot there, and there's like a clear bridge over the water where the doors are, so you don't start in the water. Over here, there's actually somebody who's like there's somebody in a lab coat that's patching up one of the guests who is looks like skinned his knee, and she's like kind of frustrated sounding, and she says, well, you just got to be more careful next time. Normally, the medical staff wouldn't be working this late at night, but I just happen to be around here, so I'm glad to do it. But also, be careful.
Or you'll die.
Yeah, real convenient that you would just so happen to be around when this accident happened, huh? You know.
She turns
Yeah.
around and
Yeah, it is.
she's like, "Oh, hi. Are you a guest?"
Oh yeah, you know, I was just good job, really nice job.
Um,
Yeah,
she goes to shake your hand, and she says, "My name's Rusona. I'm one of the doctors here. You can call me Rusona or Doctor Atlan. Either one's fine."
interesting. Hello, well, my name is Frank. This is Bogard. I am one of the celebrity influencers here. Me and my team.
No, you're
I don't know if
not.
you've heard. I don't know if you've heard of Mr. Talk. Me and my good friend Mr. Talk. You know, we're here on you know, pretty VIP kind of stuff, but it's okay. You know.
She like makes a face before she like corrects it. She's like, "Oh, you're with him. Nice to meet you."
Yep.
She says a
Yep.
little bit curtly.
Yep. Ain't no skin knee right here, so we're good. You don't got to try to up my bill. I know what you're doing over here. Look over at him. That's 10% added to your bill. You should know that. You better hope an ambulance isn't coming.
She like sprays his knee with something, and you see the wound close up. She's like, "All right, all better. Now, maybe it's time for bed." And he's like, well, I guess I am a little tired. He wanders off.
Do I sense if like the doctor has anything up going? Like, are they up to no good out here? Or are they really just helping skin knees?
Roll sense motive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she definitely seems like she's not enjoying being here, but she also does seem like she actually wants to just helping that guy.
Okay. Well, it seems like you might have just been passing by. Well, why are you just passing by? It's kind of late for doctors to be, in a park.
No,
Yeah, what
passing
time is
by.
it?
Why are you
Like
passing by?
1
It's a
a.m.
little bit late for doctors to be passing by.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Yeah, where are you
Like,
passing by
well,
from?
Jason, what doctor you know passes by
Good for
this
you.
late?
like I was just taking a midnight stroll and I saw somebody fall. Gotta
T,
do my
a
job.
midnight stroll? Come on. Put two and two
And
together.
you just
She's a
always
fucking psychopathic
happen to
killer.
have a pocket full of medicine?
Yes, I'm a doctor.
Oh,
How much would the said medicine
So
cost if I
you
wanted to buy some off the script?
so you frequently steal drugs from the hospital
oh yeah,
to
interesting.
support your habit, your junkie? No, I'm just kidding.
Your
Let me stop.
drug dealing habit?
Yeah. So if someone was trying to look for a couple of,
What? Wait. So let me just so I know the
How
full
would the Oasis
accusation,
security
because
like to know about a doctor
I
under the
kind of
guise of a
zoned
doctor
out for a
actually a
second.
drug
What
dealer?
medication are we talking about?
She just used spray flush on some dude to fix a cut that he had on his knee.
So
That's
this would
all.
be like the equivalent of like an antibacterial spray mixed with like liquid Band-Aid kind of thing
You need 20 years of
Yeah,
space
but it
school to do
in
it,
actually
though.
like
my
turns into
brain,
like
like
it's real
like an
flesh.
instant heal thing, right?
Yeah. She
So like
just literally
very
would help
standard
that guy.
basic thing that a
Yep.
doctor would have,
Yep.
or any medical or smart person would. Okay,
Yep.
Frank, calm down, because you're gonna get this person paranoid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Tezzy. I was actually looking at my in my pockets. Turns out I have a big pocket full of sedatives. So I mean, I kind of actually have drugs too. So I
Right.
mean,
I shouldn't say I got a pocket full of drugs.
Those are
myself.
not PEDs.
hey, honestly, we just haven't had a reason to sedative anything. So I mean, if anyone wants to take something non-lethal, 2D8, and you're just gonna be relaxed, chill.
Mungo may or may not be interested in that. We'll talk about that later.
Selling some ketamine here.
Anyway, doctor. So did you have any? Did you need anything out here? Do I need to help you?
She's like, oh no,
Help
I'm
him do
just
some
gonna
drugs. Mungo
be on
yells
my
from the
way
rafters.
back to my chambers now.
Well, if I did need some drugs, you know, prescribed, of course, could I come to you?
If you come to me in the medical center, I might be able to assess you, and if you need something, I could probably get it for you.
Okay. Can I like just take a step and fall over and be like, "Oh God, oh my knee, oh no, I might
She
need
like
something right
she
now."
lets out a sigh, like she's obviously like frustrated that you're not leaving her alone, but also she's like, she's like kind of doing her duty, and so she gets down on her knee and she looks you over and she's like, you appear to be fine, sir.
Well, maybe a couple of sedatives will help. Really take that job.
Well, I believe there's still one bar that's open. If you would like a sedative, go find some alcohol.
Well, that's not the same. Well, all right. I stand back up and I'm like, all right, well, doctor, but maybe I'll come to the medical center, or maybe we meet in the park, try to do this transaction tax free. I'm gonna wander over here. What was this door?
It's not like your app doesn't respond. Like it
Oh,
just tells you you're in the park.
can I open the door?
Um, yes.
Hey, sweetheart, can you help me get out of the river so I can join Frank? I'm stuck.
Yeah. That river's tough.
I can't get out of the river. Thank you.
Let me check how the walls are set up.
Hmm.
Oh, it's because of the bush there. There you go.
And sometimes bushes get in the way.
Okay. You shouldn't get stuck in the river anymore. That seems to be like a machine room. There's like things like server like machines on the walls. There's also some supplies in here. So it looks like gardening supplies.
I don't know.
I closed the door before Eclipse comes by. Eclipse, there's nothing in here. Don't look in there.
Eclipse has to look in there now.
Don't look. There's no pesticides.
No pesticides.
There's nothing but anthrax in there. You
Gardening.
don't want to go in there.
Eclipse believes you and does not open the door. Starts to, but he hears pesticides. And oh, never mind.
That area you're in now, Eclipse, it leads up to the top of the waterfall, and you can dive from there. Like it's a diving platform where you can dive into the water and swim around in the river.
I'm not sure Eclipse can swim.
Yeah, I don't know if you should get wet because normally
Yeah.
moths can't get wet.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad idea, but I'll fly over the top of it to the other side and look at it.
Wouldn't you just like float on top of the water like a gnat bed?
Don't they get stuck though once they start floating?
Yeah, like moths
how do
have
you
like
break the
powder
surface?
on their wings, and if they get wet, the powder gets off their wings, and they can't fly anymore. Not all of them, but that's a thing.
But he's a space mothman. Composed of space moths.
Did you get a? You know what you should have did? You should have got an augmentation that allows you to cover. I think there might be one actually. I think I read this. Like an augmentation that like covers your body that allows you to like completely submerge.
Ooh. That'd be crazy.
Mm.
How deep does the water look? Can I tell?
This area just looks too deep. You can't see how deep it is. The river itself looks like you maybe stand up in it. Maybe not you, but Tezzy probably could. Mongo, you're standing there for a little bit, and a pop-up hologram ad kind of startles you from right here, saying,
Jesus.
"Join us, join us in the Azure Sky, where you can." This is the
Mongo's
bar
looking for
that's
the
still
skip
open,
ad
where
button.
you can drink up until 2 a.m. and look at our sky full of stars. The hologram goes on to explain how the ceilings here, the roof here is transparent, set to be able to see the diaspora always. You don't have to like make it do that; it will just do that. Um, so it's a chill bar, not like the rowdy one you were in earlier. But this is the one that's still open.
Mongo hate advertisements. Well, I guess I should get everybody to go to the bar.
Because I want to. Not because of forced advertisement.
I'm not going because of the advertisement. I'm going because I want to.
Really? Well, it's a good thing that advertisement let you know where it was.
Yep, I wouldn't even want to do it if it wasn't for advertisement.
Real convenient
Yeah,
time.
yeah, that's
Um, so why do you think they're sleeping in the field and not in their beds?
You don't know. They're asleep. You can maybe ask them in the morning or try to wake them up or whatnot.
Is this person asleep?
That person is actually gone now. That was from daytime. And
So
actually, everybody else in the park is gone now,
Oh,
and the doctor also leaves.
okay. I want to leave too. It's weird that I'm so close to sleeping. Do I, like, from a distance, without disturbing them, do I notice anything like that they have on them, or like are they all sleeping? Is someone on lookout?
No, they're all sleeping. They're just chilling.
I'm gonna catch back up with Mongo. And
Malo's watching an advertisement as you come up to him, talking about how this area is a bar called Azure Sky. It's inviting you to come in and drink.
Oh hell no.
wants to get drunk before we go to bed.
That's the best time to do. Who the hell is this?
So this woman is sitting there
Yeah.
just like she's got like a air of energy around her, and she just kind of like is like writing like manually writing with a pen and everything, kind of like furiously, and like looking up. She looks up and she sees you guys there, and she says, "Oh, hi, more guests. Nice to meet you. I'm Kitsy."
Oh, is she bug?
Yeah, she's a Sheeran.
Hello, I am Eclipse. I am made of moths.
Says, "I can see that. That's amazing. I she like puts her hand up to her face for a second. She's like, "You're a Spathine. I've never met one of you. Hi."
Hi. Eclipse is excited that someone knows what he is.
Yeah,
Ooh.
she's like, I've always wanted to write about you guys, but you don't have a planet of your own, and it's kind of hard to write about a destination that doesn't exist. But you're still very interesting to me.
All of the planets are my own. I experience them fully when I am there.
That makes sense. That's kind of how I feel about it. That's why I do what I do.
What do you do?
She says, "Well, I'm a travel writer. I go to exotic places such as this. I write about them and I publish my findings so other people can know things about these places before they go."
Oh, and are you writing about this place?
Yes, I was invited here specifically to do so, to give a review, if you will, of the amenities and their new facilities. And it's very interesting, this place that seems to be a very peaceful spot in the middle of a very dangerous area. And she looks up and she says, "Oh, sorry, I didn't uh, see you there, Tezzy." Or she doesn't give you your name, but like she's talking to you. I didn't see you there. I'm sure you know how dangerous it is too.
So they're a writer.
Oh, look
Yes,
at the baby.
So
little
we've got a
baby.
streamer and a writer.
Mm-hmm.
A sports team.
Streamer won a contest though. She Kitsy was invited here
Well, so she
personally.
won a contest like me. I won a contest.
No, the streamer won a contest. She
Oh,
was invited because of her reputation.
so she's actually good.
Yes,
Ah.
and she's very friendly too.
Look at the
She also wonders if like maybe in a few days when we've all had some chance to see all the facilities and to experience this place, I could interview you guys, and maybe I'll publish your words if you'll have it. You seem very nice.
I'm done having fun with them now.
That's okay.
She
Oh, look at this
says,
little baby
"Have you
yawn.
seen the little baby?"
Please continue our
I'm
fun.
completely distracted right now. Cute.
She gestures to the sky and she's like, "And have you seen the wonderful views? It's great."
Yes,
Mhm.
I like the views very much. But what I don't like is all the doors I can't get into. Do you have access since you're writing about the place?
What doors are you not able to get into?
On the lower level, there are a few doors that won't let us in.
Oh no, I'm a guest like you. I don't have permission to go into the off-limit areas. There's probably just staff that can.
Doesn't that bother you? Aren't you curious?
I mean, I understand that they need to keep some of the stuff out of the public view in order to present us this pi perfect picture that we see here.
That's just
I don't.
that's just what the hologram said.
I gotta walk my dog real quick, gang.
Did you already talk to the holograms about the
What is
doors that
it?
don't?
She said I might have a little bit. Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
my headphones been dead. I hope he wasn't talking to me.
Oh, we were just saying
Oh
how
no.
cute your baby was. You're just all totally distracted by his adorableness.
Yeah, we woke him up because he's been sleeping for too long. We were scared he was dead, so we woke him up.
What?
Oh.
He just has to wake up and eat, and I think he can get a bath.
That's cute.
Aw.
My sister would say she would do that. She's like, every now and then, she's like, my baby would be sleeping, and she's like, I'd be looking at her like, are you breathing? And then she's
He
she's
keeps
like, you know how
scratching
many
the
nights I
door.
do to run over there just watching?
You want to go outside
Just
so
wait for the
bad.
chest to move.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
All right.
Don't shoot nobody without me.
I
Don't
make
shoot
no
me.
promises.
No promises.
Mongo's just readied his gun.
No, you're not.
Make a move.
No, he's not, because his gun is in his office or in his room.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger fingers itchy. This is the longest you guys have been without a battle.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've explored everything we can, though. Did anybody see any doors we didn't?
You didn't. There's a couple of places like the fancy restaurant, the comedy dinner theater section area. There's a couple stores you haven't been in, movie theaters. There's some stuff.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how to get
I
there.
also asked.
What did you ask?
I was gonna ask if I could ask the influencer if there was any. Is there like anything nefarious they've heard about? Like, you heard about anything like in your time here, Luke? Any negative?
Um, he is actually not here right now.
Hmm.
He's probably in bed. You could ask him in the morning though.
What about this person?
She said nefarious. I don't know. Uh, they tend to charge a lot for some of their augments, but I feel like they charge like that everywhere. Everyone I've met seems to be nice. They're pirates. I did see a pirate ship fly by. I've been sitting here for a few hours now, and there was a pirate ship that I saw fly by.
Wait,
That's nefarious, I guess.
to or from the planet or the
There's
asteroid?
no planet. It's an asteroid. Just flew overhead in the sky somewhere.
Did it seem to be getting towed?
Not the one I saw. This was just recently, just about an hour ago.
I turned towards Tezzy and I'm like, the pirates, they escaped. The ones we got. They got away.
What?
The pirates that we just fought. They got away. What if they come back for revenge?
We need to
There were
talk to
two
Phil.
pirate ships that escaped during that battle.
Oh my goodness, no bite.
Well, the security did say they were going to go after them, but you don't know what happened. If that
We need to
actually.
talk to Phil.
Look, Lucy.
Keys, where's Phil?
Phil is not on duty right now. You can find him in the morning.
Who is on duty right now?
Mostly just holograms at this point. Most people have gone to bed. It's getting kind of close to midnight now.
Can I file a complaint about this as well?
Okay.
There should be somebody, at least one person, who I can speak to if there is some sort of emergency.
Oh, if there's an emergency, then you can speak to security.
Where's security?
So if you speak to the holograms in guest services and tell them there's an emergency and you need security, they can help you. But also you can um, uh, go through your app through Keys. You can say, Keys, I'm having an emergency, and tell Keys when emergency is happening, and security will help. There's of course a doctor on call, but not working at the moment. We'll just wake them up if they need.
When I say
I
Keys,
don't.
Keys, what was that pirate ship that just flew by about an hour ago?
Keys lets you know that it only has information about things going on inside New Elysium. It can't identify ships outside the asteroid.
Keys, who can identify ships outside the asteroid?
Possibly security if they saw it.
Where is security?
They have an office downstairs, but it is off limits to guests. They will respond in case of emergency, though.
Can I put in like a request for security through you? Keys?
If it's an emergency, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Keys, it is an emergency.
What's the emergency?
Pirate ship outside.
Okay, so
Real
you wait.
person. Representative.
Representative.
You wait about 15 minutes, and uniformed security personnel comes in and says, I heard there was an emergency going on here.
Yes, I am suspecting that a pirate ship is nearby and a concern for the security of the asteroid. There was a recent sighting about an hour ago of a pirate ship that did not seem to be being towed or chaperoned by authorities.
She pulls out like a data pad and she scrolls a little bit and she says, "Ah, yes, we didn't notice that. There were about 4 pirate ships that came close enough to the asteroids where our sensors could pick them up, but they didn't do anything. They just flew by."
Okay. Should we be concerned? Are you guys on high alert?
We're on normal alert. That's the pirates are kind of a thing here. They avoid the asteroid though, which is helpful to us. We don't really get any attacks here. We've never had one.
Ah! Eclipse knocks on wood.
She says, now they do try to pick off ships on their way here, but for some reason they avoid us, and you know what? That's fine by me.
Why would they avoid such a nice place with such valuable cargo?
She says, "Have you seen our ships? We got some pretty big firepower out here, and they just don't seem organized enough to overwhelm us."
Can I check motive? Like, to see if he's being honest or hiding anything?
Sure. She doesn't seem to be dishonest. She does seem to be kind of giving you a script that she's been like practiced. Like her words seem very deliberate. But she also doesn't seem like she's like hiding anything from you. Just that maybe this is what they're supposed to say.
Okay, well, sorry to bother you. Thanks for responding so quickly.
She says, "Well, you know, if you thought it was an emergency, I was happy to help. to let you know that we're on it. We're keeping you safe from the pirates. You don't have to worry while you're here. And she gives like a slight bow and she leaves.
Is this a
Cutscene.
karaoke stage?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it is.
Uh,
Other things too, but karaoke is one of the things that you can do on that stage. Sometimes they have live music. And by live, I mean holograms.
Are there actually other people in this room, or are they actually in their bed somewhere?
Doesn't
else?
They're
matter.
just kind of generic guests.
Doesn't
but
matter.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just
here.
you and me, Tezzy. It's just you and me. Just sing it, boy. Or it's just you and it's just you and Tezzy Eclipse. That's it. Just sing it, boy.
Should I
Just
sing?
belt it out. Don't worry about
Mongo and
them.
Frank are here. Mongo, did you
Well,
did you
yeah,
see that
but
you guys met the travel writer here? Her name is
oh,
Kitsy.
She
how do
from
you
the
pronounce
Silicon
that name?
sector?
The C.
She's a Sheeran. What's that?
How do you
Tito?
pronounce that? The C.
Kitsy.
C. Is C still here?
Yeah, right. They could have made that a little easier to pronounce.
Just a little bit. Like I get, it's a
She's an
different.
alien.
Yeah, but still, come on.
Is she what?
Is he still with us?
After about a half hour, she's like, "Well, I'm gonna turn in for the night. I think I'll see you all tomorrow at the main event, the opening ceremony. You can talk with me if you don't have anyone else to talk to." Um, she waves goodbye and heads out the door.
Now it's just us. It's just your family and us.
Just you guys and a few like barflies that are almost passed out drunk.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Sing tequila.
Tequila.
Oh, there you go. Well, what's dance? Was that a dexterity roll? Dexterous? Or is it athletic?
Dexterity roll, yeah.
Or athletic roll?
It would be more acrobatics than athletics.
I'm gonna do it. There we
Ooh,
go.
you are drunk.
I mean, you don't fall.
It's the armadillo.
Blank page
Yeah,
before. Open
you're
up
like kind of
30.
stiff but still dancing.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. What do you got?
Oh, Tezzy does trip over her own feet. Sorry.
Doom. Oops.
Yeah. Shut up, Tezzy. It's on me.
Tezzy
I
stumbles
didn't
into
even
the
say
stage,
nothing when you
not
fell.
even drunk.
Didn't even say nothing when you fell.
Wait, hang on.
That's
Eclipse,
so
what do
good.
you gotta? Do you gotta do a performance roll?
Oh, should I?
Yeah,
think you
roll
should.
performance to sing.
I'll give the best performance ever.
Uh-huh.
Girls 5 ever. Where's performance? I don't
That's
see
what we'll
it.
watch tonight.
Is
It
Yay.
all starts tonight.
Profession? Or
Sorry.
maybe there's not performance on here.
Yeah, I don't see performance.
Oh, it would be a profession role if you had any. Like you could have like a profession
my God.
musician or singer or whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess what would it be?
Culture?
I think that might be the closest. Yeah, roll culture.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're
Okay.
good. You're a natural at this.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I sing Bohemian Rhapsody and all of the voices like layered
All
on
the
top.
mouths. Oh my
All
God.
Everybody loves it.
I'm just a poor boy.
We're just all waving lighters in the air.
Oh no,
I
don't
can't
do
believe.
that. That's very
Oh
distracting.
yeah.
Oh God. You just ruined the performance.
So stop singing to just watch the lighter.
Little chunks of myself are leaving me.
It's like
Going
watching
into
Beyonce get distracted on stage and totally flopping.
Completely worth it.
I wonder
This is
how far
Mongo's
from my
favorite
body
part.
individual moths can get from the greater mass.
don't know.
Eclipse, you get scared and you just kind of like expand.
Pufferfish style. Let's see, Bubba.
All right. You sing for a little while. It's about 12:30 now.
Oh, bless you.
Oh no, he's just
You have
grunting.
till 2 o'clock before this bar closes.
He's a grunter.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey
King.
now.
He's got so much hair.
Oh my goodness.
I heard that the translation of that song are the words are just basically like, it's a lion here, it's a lion, it's a lion, it's the baby lion. It's just all
It
talking
fits so
about it being a
well.
lion. Yeah.
That's one of the best Disney movies ever.
One of the greatest.
Yeah, might be my favorite.
They didn't sexualize anything in that movie.
What's that?
So they didn't sexualize anything in that movie. It was a great one.
Well, there was that.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the whole.
There was that look that Nala gave.
You talking about
him.
when you talking about when they was eating the bugs?
No, when they're swinging in the vines and the Have You Felt the Love Tonight playing and all that.
Yeah, she gave him that
Don't
look.
tell me that.
She gave him that look.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
They're
Yeah.
And then when
We're not watching Lion
Rafiki
King. We're
rubbed
gonna
that stuff
reenact it
across,
the right way.
What?
that could be. I'm just kidding. That has nothing to. That's actually a
You
really
better
nice part.
stop.
I was gonna say I love Rafiki.
I think he's fire.
Oh yeah, he's up there. Rafiki,
Smack
Timon and
Simba on the
Pumbaa.
head with a damn stick. King of the Jungle totally lets it slide.
But Timon and Pumbaa had a spin-off and it was pretty good, man.
Yeah, on Disney.
They also had
I
a
used to
TV
watch it.
show. There was a Timon and Pumbaa cartoon that was on a
Yeah.
lot when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but did you see Lion King 1.5? That was a Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah, that's
movie.
pretty much like Timon and Pumbaa's view of Lion King 1.
Yeah, that was good.
Forgot about
But
that.
if I remember correctly, I went to my neighbor's house and she had me watch that with her, and it had like a game that you could play using your remote control.
Yeah. On the DVD menu.
The future had
Oh, that's
arrived.
cool.
Yeah. You
That's-
can like go to the game on the DVD menu. I used to be addicted to the DVD menus because I was like, yo, where the secret game at?
Mm-hmm.
They're coming out with a Mufasa movie soon. I
Yeah,
haven't
seen
seen
that.
any of the live.
I mean, they got a Maleficent movie. Why can't they make a Scar movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
In all
Good
fairness,
backstory.
Maleficent was the first one of the Disney villains to get their own thing.
Yeah,
She
they've only had
started.
one more, right? Just Cruella, I think, was the only other villain movie
Oh,
they made.
Corella.
Yeah, but beyond the movies, they've got a whole series of books. They got a whole series of like toys. There's a whole culture behind the villains now.
Oh, that's cool.
So there is still room for a Scar one and a Jafar. I'm waiting for Jafar. You can say what you want about Scar. I'm waiting on Jafar.
Jafar will
Oh,
be
I
crazy.
really want to see the voodoo guy from Princess and the Frog, to be honest.
Oh, is it Dr. Semity?
I don't remember his name, but I just feel like he's got a good story.
Never seen that one.
You've never seen Princess and the Frog?
It's Dr.
We have had
Facilla.
Disney Plus for years now. This is unacceptable.
Y'all remember that old Disney show? Like it was like the House of Villains,
Yes.
something like that.
Vaguely. I remember the
Yeah.
opening song mostly.
I
I don't
think-
actually remember what the show was. I just remember the opening song.
I never watched it because it
Too scary?
Say it came out when I was past that era.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it was a little bit. I had nieces and nephews. That's why.
Yeah, I was the
I
oldest
still
in my
remember it.
family, so I got to watch a lot of little kid stuff.
Oh no, I guess it's 2001. Yeah, I was about 11. I was selling drugs then.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, still, it's like, yeah.
You grew up too fast, Tito.
I did. I was 11.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was although I will say I googled it, right? And House of Villains is apparently a new thing that exists that is not Disney related. Huh. Huh.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
You think they'd get sued for naming it that?
Yeah, and especially
Oh
by
my
Disney.
God. I don't even want to see it. It's
Why
literally
not?
just a bunch of so it's 10 of reality television's most
Oh.
iconic and infamous villains
Ew.
come together.
Ew.
Ooh,
Reality
is
TV?
the main lady from Dance Moms one of them?
No, but Tiffany Pollard is, aka New York from Flavor of Love.
I haven't seen any
Ooh.
of the reality TV show. I don't know
Sean
what that.
knows who I'm talking about. She's a piece of work. She literally, like, oh my
She spit
God,
on a
she is
bitch on
so,
live TV.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
She
She spit
spit
on
on
a bitch on
somebody on
live
live
TV.
TV.
Oh,
She
okay. I thought you said
she fought
peed.
somebody
I was
twice.
like, what?
Oh, right. You know, like at the end of The Bachelor when they're like telling the girl to leave.
Yeah.
Well, the girl that didn't leave, she like basically bum rushed because she was talking shit, and then they had to separate them. As they were separating them, she spit at her and hit her in the face.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
god.
Hmm.
That
That's
is not
messed up.
cute.
She got her own show because of that. Believe it or not.
Omarosa?
Oh, she's from that Trump show.
Yeah, she's on it
Uh,
too. I feel like they're gonna fight. You
well,
say she likes
probably
Trump?
that's probably the whole point.
Yeah, but like, so New York, like the thing is about New York is New York fights. Like she's not a
Yeah,
TV
she's from New
fighter.
York.
She fought like 3 people in one season that took course over like 6 weeks. So she fought like 3 people in 6 weeks because she didn't like him. Like
Oh.
she's crazy.
That's messed up.
I thought she was off TV.
I thought she was off TV.
Someone like
We
that
make
is reality TV gold.
we making the wrong people famous.
You guys
Blah.
probably never watched. You guys probably never watched Say Yes to the Dress, did you? That's.
Excuse me?
My sisters and I used to watch it together. It's just basically like hot messes going wedding dress shopping. And I would definitely say the villain of that show is the person that continuously, without fail, in every episode, someone pulls a
Is
dress.
this like a Bridezilla type show?
Sometimes, mostly it's their families being horrible people to the bride,
Would it
but
have been out around Bridezilla time?
definitely.
The TLC show.
Yeah, it was a TLC show. But the villain definitely was the people who continuously pulled dresses that were like tens of thousands of dollars outside of the budget they had sent, and then getting these women to fall in love with these dresses and then cry about it on live TV, like that they can't have it. Like those episodes were great. They're so terrible. But yeah, their families are also terrible. It's just basically people being terrible to women trying to get married. And they also had these bride shows where it was like three brides would have, or maybe it was four. It was like 3 or 4 brides would have their own wedding, and they would attend each other's weddings, and then at the end they would all vote and like judge each other's weddings, and whoever won this like really expensive honeymoon.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like the whole time, like they're at each other's weddings, just like trash talking each other's weddings, and then at the end, one of them wins a free honeymoon, and the rest of them don't. And it's like, wow, you all ruined your own weddings to please these people who wanted you to lose and hated you, and are trying to win something off of you, and now you don't even get a honeymoon. Like, I don't know. garbage TV.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've barely seen any of that. I've seen Fear Factor when Joe Rogan was hosting it. That shit was gross.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Sid Fear
I think
Factor.
Stone Cold Steve
Yeah,
Austin
that's
does
what,
it
Yeah.
now.
That's where he
that's
got famous.
literally where he started.
Yeah. Making people eat bugs. It makes sense with who he is.
I went to Bible camp that was Fear
Ah.
Factor themed, and
Oh God.
it was not a good time.
Bible
had to
camp
eat-
as Fear Factor thing.
Yeah, I went to Bible camp that was like
Why? Who
I
put
would-
who put the youth pastor in charge of this shit?
That's
yeah.
messed up.
No,
What, did you have to eat bugs?
dog food,
Bugs of Christ.
Ew.
cat
What?
food,
You want to know what's sad about that? Though? I've done that and I didn't get no money.
pickled eggs.
Wow.
Lots
That's
of
not bad. That's I
Pickled eggs
mean, I
isn't bad.
paid for pickled eggs.
I
pickled eggs
paid for pickled
was
eggs.
like least
Hey,
disgusting thing. I
listen.
think the
He's
cat
not the youth
food is
pastor.
the worst.
Don't yell at him.
I think.
Ew, cat
His name
food.
was Casey. I don't remember his last name, but he did end up
Jojo.
messing around with
That's crazy.
one of my friends who was in camp with me. He ended up getting with his mom, and it was such a scandal.
Ooh.
And then the kid like ran away from home. Like it was quite the scandal.
That's crazy.
How old were you?
I was like 13.
Ah,
Yeah, it was
youth
bad.
pastors and youth pastors' moms. Not even once.
It was just not a good. Yeah, I don't recommend. I don't recommend putting your children in any sort of religious stay away camp. It's a bad
Yeah, that
recipe.
sounds bad. I mean, Boy Scouts
Yeah.
is
I
kind of
mean, I
scary
don't really
in
recommend
itself,
any religious.
especially because of the rap. But religious
That's the
Boy
end of the
Scouts,
sentence.
I'm like,
Yeah, I don't recommend religion for. I don't recommend religion, but especially unsupervised
no,
religion.
no, it's okay. We're not going to see any religious Boy Scouts. No.
Yeah, no.
It's all right, boy. It's all right. We don't like
He's
Boy
like, I
Scouts.
don't want to eat dog
We're
food.
Oh
gonna
no,
feed you
we'll
cat
send him
food.
to
I'm
the
sorry,
regular
bro.
boarding school.
It was just a story. It was just a story.
This one time they made a couple kids stand up on stage and
he
put
ate cat food.
pantyhose over their head
I
and
know.
try to eat a
It's
banana
okay.
through the pantyhose.
I-
And they were like throwing it, like it was awful. It was horrific to watch. It was like humiliation. Like it was terrible. Yeah, it's just weird. Weird.
To make you more closer to God or whatever. That's horrible.
I don't know. It was some weird. Someone had some weird twisted idea of how to relate to teenagers, and their idea was like gross,
Just do horrible shit.
make them compete. Yeah, make them compete by doing horrible things. I guess a lot
I can
of
only
it was competitions.
Could you imagine like those like board meetings are like, what do you think they're wanting to watch? Like maybe a movie and popcorn? Nah, how about we put pantyhose on their heads and make them eat a banana through it? That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, looking back, I'm like, that sounds like something you would do at like a bridal shower with a bunch of like drunk, horny people, like not children.
Well, there was someone that was probably drunk and horny there. It just wasn't the person that should have been.
Ah.
This was Central Florida.
Pastor Dave in the corner, he's just like, yes, yes. Grab more bananas.
Oh my God.
Oh
No.
gosh, I keep remembering new things. Let's move on from this. I'm getting a flood of flashbacks.
All right, you guys
That's
tell war
okay.
stories at the bar for a few hours. It becomes 2 o'clock, and they close it out. They say you don't have to go to your rooms, but you can't stay here.
You gotta go home. You
Are
gotta
there any
get the hell out of
fish
here.
in the river? Are there fish, or is it just empty?
There's no fish.
Ah, all right. Well, then I guess I want to go to bed.
No fish. Time for bed. Okay.
Yeah, I guess bedtime.
All right. So I will put you in your rooms.
I like to cook dinner.
you guys go to bed. Sleep is kind of restless, even though it's been kind of a nice, relaxing day. After the pirate fight, anyway, there wasn't much going on. You just met people, but you toss and you turn, and you have a hard time sleeping, all of you. Then it's morning time. Each of you gets a message from Phil on your comm units. Philip, he says, "Hey guys, I know you're off duty here, but we contacted the Stords to come take the pirates. They say it will be a couple days before they can get here, and they were wondering if you wanted to interrogate the pirates that we have before they get here. You can say no," they said, but this is an opportunity if you would like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Rough them up. Rough them up a little.
All right. He says, "Meet me at the airlock, the main airlock out the way you came in, in about an hour, and we'll get you set up in our brig."
Nice. All right, I guess the gloves are off.
Wait, you brought gloves?
Well, no, they're off.
Okay, so I assume you guys just get ready for the day and then head out to where Philip said to meet him.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So we'll steer the mind this bit since it's just walking. You get to the airlock. Philip approaches it, and his biometrics unlock it, and it opens up, and he leads you out to one of the Sentinel ships. Ringworks Sentinel is the type of ship that they use here, and you get onto one of the ships, and I will activate it for you. You enter through an airlock here onto the ship, and Philip hands you off to the security personnel and says, "This way with me. I'll lead you to our brig where you can question the prisoners." Okay, so follow her. You guys loaded in yet? See, Frank is.
Yes.
All right, come this way. Follow this security person that I'm moving around here. How's the eclipse? You coming?
Oh, yes. Where did I go? I'm lost. I can't see myself.
This,
Oh,
you can't.
okay.
You're
No,
not
I
here.
see me. Sorry.
Okay.
Eclipse, blink twice.
Right this way. This is the same sort of biometric lock that the
Oh.
security specialist unlocks for you.
This way?
Yep, right here.
That's a good idea.
Oh, how did she
You,
get in the biometric lock?
she places her hand on the door itself.
Oh.
Oh,
I look over at Tezzy and I just kind of like, pirate ship.
Tezzy, your vision is messed up again, isn't it?
Yes. I was just trying to fix it. I don't know if you could tell.
Oh, I bet it's because I put your token here before I gave you vision. Let's see. There you go. Actually, you should have the wrong kind of wall. You should be able to see the pirates. So just stay there for a second and let me fix the wall. Okay. Can you guys see it? See the pirates now? Oh, Mongo, you didn't come all the way here. There you go.
These two guys.
Yep.
I do see them.
So they're just chilling in a cell. They see you guys approach, and they're like, "Well, if it isn't the little piggies, oink oink oink, little piggies, can be on your way. We're not talking."
Why are they not being
The
tortured right now?
Hey, shut
With
your
that,
bitch ass up
the-
before I get in that cell with you.
the security personnel's like, "Well, I'll leave this to you. I'll be outside if you need me."
I want to know why they're not being tortured right now. They should be
Hang
tortured
on.
at all times
Wait a second.
for our
Who is
convenience
it?
and amusement.
Who were they
So what?
calling piggies?
You guys.
I don't know. I think you're a
What?
you're not a pig. I'm pretty sure Mongo's a bear.
Who you calling us a pig?
I
That's
have
rude.
not gained weight.
They're like, "We're
Yeah.
calling you pigs. That's right, piggies. Oink oink."
Hey. Oh, wow.
All right, open the
Okay.
cell.
Open it up.
Mongo's getting in the cell.
We'll get in
The
there.
cell is
Hang on,
locked. You can't get in.
All right, Mongo's gonna try to get in the cell but fail.
There's a little like slot where you can put like food or whatnot through it, but that's about it. It's like that big. So one of the pirates says to the other, "Hey Wenmar, what are these people staring at? Is that your pretty face? No, it's your monkey butt, asshole." They're like, and they both
Where's the
start
slot
laughing.
at?
It's here where the door is.
Oh, it's at the door. So it's like in the door, like prison.
Yep. Yep.
Little tray slot.
hmm
Oh, you're so lucky I can't get in there.
They're like, "Well, no, you're lucky that you can't get in here. It might fuck you up."
Are there cameras in this room?
Yes.
Hey, whoa. We're just trying to get, some things done. You don't gotta be mean about it. We're just trying.
You know what you
How
can
large?
get done?
How
You can
how large
you
is
can
this
bring us some
slot?
booze. That's what you can get done. And the other one's like, "Yeah, get us some booze."
We bring
Oh,
you
hang
booze,
on
you talk.
now. Hang on, wait, hang on,
Wait,
hang
wait,
on.
wait, wait,
Let
wait,
me.
wait, wait, wait,
No,
wait,
no, no,
wait,
Roll
no.
wait, wait, wait.
diplomacy.
We bring us booze, you talk.
Roll diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Alright.
Light him.
Uh, 19.
Let's see. They're like, "Bring us booze and then we'll see if we talk."
Hang on. What about? Let me ask them. What if I give you something better than booze?
Nothing
Freedom?
better than booze.
I got some sedatives.
Drugs. Drugs are better than booze.
Yeah, drugs are always better than
Roll
booze.
diplomacy.
They're pirates. Drugs aren't better than booze to them.
Well, drugs are always pretty good.
Let's see. They say, "Fine, yeah, we'll take the sedatives."
Okay.
First you
First
talk.
the information. First the information. Yeah.
And then they start laughing again, like, "Ah, you're bluffing. There's no way you're gonna really give us anything."
Well, how about we do it like this? I give you one sedative now. You give us the information. You get the second sedative. Is that
One
a fair
each.
trade? One each.
How many do you have, Frank?
I got maybe 4.
Maybe one.
So they get serious all of a sudden, and they're like, "Be careful. Do this so the cameras are always watching, and there's people watching the cameras. So just make sure you slip it to us without being seen."
Hmm. Okay. Do I gotta roll
What
stealth?
that means in game terms, that's a sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand. Oh.
Does anyone
Is it?
particularly have high sleight of hand?
I was gonna say, I had a 6. How's those hands?
I got a 7.
7. Mongo's 2. Ooh. Eclipse. 7. So technically,
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like Eclipse should have advantage because Eclipse can just go in the room via the slots. Because Eclipse is just 1,000 mobs.
I could probably do that.
I'm like, I know theoretically you can't, right? But like in my brain, there's nothing stopping. Like, there's really nothing stopping you from going in there, bro. You
Okay.
know?
Tezzy, I'm passing you the sedative.
Why do I want it? Give it to Eclipse.
What?
Oh, I
I
guess we
don't
do have the same.
I don't know how to pass.
It doesn't matter. It's just gonna be a roll.
Yeah, just roll sleight of hand to see if you can do it well.
Let me see what my sleight of hand is.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
It's the same as mine. You're +7.
Mm.
I got 19.
Pretty good.
So you pass it to a pirate who immediately puts it
Up his
in one
butt.
of the folds of his clothing.
Oh.
But then you hear the door open from behind you, and the security officer's like, "Hey, what did you just do? You just pass him something?"
What? No, we're
Yeah, I
trying to get him
passed
to
him one of
talk.
those fingers.
Hey.
Someone
Stuck
roll
my
bluff.
fingers in there.
What?
Oh, who's the best?
Someone roll bluff if you're trying to bluff them.
I got +4 there, buddy.
Yeah, let me see. I might be a
You got a
bluffer.
+1.
I
I
have
am not a
plus
bluffer.
2.
Tezzy, bluff
Alright.
away.
What
I
does
guess
Mongo have?
I'm bluffing.
Ugh.
15?
McBluffin. McBluffin.
So she's like, I don't believe you.
No.
Here's what's gonna happen. I have my orders to let you talk to these pirates. I don't have to stay outside anymore though, since I saw something happen. But also, I'm gonna have to report this to my commander. Um, so be prepared for them to talk to you, summon you, whatever. And
Well, you
also,
be
you have to stay away from the door for the rest of the time you're talking to these pirates. And the pirates are like, see, there's the little piggy, like always trying to check up on us. We didn't do anything, and they didn't do anything, piggy.
Piggy.
Yeah, Biggie. You know, I really wasn't on board with that insult prior, but now that I'm not being called piggy, it's a lot better.
So the pirates sit down and they grow serious. They say, "Well, what did you want to know?"
Um, Eclipse, did you have a question regarding that ship?
what were what did the guy ask? What did Philip ask us to come and ask them about?
He just wanted you to interrogate them to see
If we had
like,
any questions.
yeah, what was going on, and also they did have this cryptic message you chased the other two pirates off. They were talking about how they hope that you end up haunting this place just like their mates who do, and that didn't make much sense at the time. You can ask them about it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be like, what did you guys mean when you said haunting this place like your mates?
They look at each other and like solemnly, like their faces aren't there's no humor in anymore. And this guy on the right, Kanan, he says, "Okay, well, uh, years ago, this place was an abandoned mine. They talk about the diaspora suggested that some corporation built a facility within the old tunnels, but we didn't believe it because place like that would have heavy security, and it was just always abandoned when we passed by. Later, he talks this. He mentions this guy named Chinwag, like you guys know him. Later, Chinwag said that people got disappeared on this rock. A few bold pirates went to see what's what over the years, but as no one went in and came out, most pirates avoided the place. Then about I don't know, 20-ish years ago, something right bad happened inside this asteroid. A shearing pirate um, named Koda, who visited the asteroid, was able to transmit us a message that warned the rest of the fleet that this place was turned inside out and advised us to avoid it at all costs. Of course, pirates still traveled anyway into here, and those who made it out talked about ghosts and machines, living shadows, and mates who disappeared in the tunnels. And the other one cuts them off and it says, "This place is full of hungry ghosts. Mark me." That's their story.
What are they hungry for?
Death, bodies. There's dozens, if not multiple dozens of us disappeared here over the years. We didn't want to come here. We just wanted the loot.
So you're afraid where you are right now. You feel unsafe.
Yes, very much so. And not of this little piggy over here, and points at the security specialist.
I look at the security specialist and I say, "What do you know about this? Do people die here?"
I've never seen anyone die here. I feel like they're probably lying.
Has anyone gone missing?
Nobody. Not in 5 years.
I'd
Do
like
I
to
know?
sense motive.
Do I know if he's lying or not?
Sense motive.
I too would
This
like to
guy's
sense
either
motive.
lying or ignorant.
Oh,
Frank, with a natural 20, she seems completely certain that nobody's died or disappeared on this rock in the last 5 years she's been stationed here.
Well, then can I sense motive for the pirates and see if they feel like they're telling the truth?
Yes.
Ah, oof.
They're inscrutable. Another
And
natural
stealth?
20. Nice. Yeah, the pirates are also telling the truth.
this is a standstill.
Something is wrong.
Something is wrong. Okay, so who is this? Oh gosh, what was the name of the pirate? They just named something Jaw, Slapjaw,
Chinwag.
Chinwag. Okay, Slapjaw, Chinwag.
Oh, slackjaw.
Chinwag is one of our mates that managed to subdue and recruit a great many of us to be under his flag. It's not maybe the largest of the pirate leaders out here, but definitely the best.
And is he gonna come and rescue you?
I can't imagine he'd be caught dead here, or maybe he would be caught dead here.
Dead being the operative word.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of your crew? Why are there only 2 of you?
I think they ran last I saw.
And how does that make you feel?
Yeah.
They're like, I wish it made me feel drunk, but here we are.
Okay, okay. What else? What else should we ask? Oh yeah. So we saw a pirate ship fly by last night. What's that
Good for
about?
you. They're probably sightseeing. Who knows?
Can I sense motive on that?
Yeah.
That feels like a lie.
They seem sincere.
Sure. Okay. So this used to be a mine.
Right.
And what were they mining?
I don't know.
The pirates don't know what the mine was.
No, they don't.
What?
I turned to the security guard, and you don't know? You didn't know this used to be a mine?
No, I'm just here to guard shit.
I think we need to talk to Philip about this.
Security personnel shrugs and says, "Yeah, he'd probably know more than me at least."
Yeah, it doesn't seem you know very much.
Doesn't that bother you? Just following orders without knowing why?
You don't know much, you don't expect much. And he's very comfortable in that position, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chain of command, and I'm not at the part of the chain where
Yeah,
I'm
we
allowed to
know
know
you're a
shit.
good
It's
grind.
fine.
That's fine.
Um, you guys get 400 experience each for learning the pirate's story.
Mm-hmm.
You can add it to yourselves.
4?
400, yeah.
27, 11.
The security specialist says that I was told that you were supposed to get salvage rights to the pirate's gear. I don't know if that's still gonna be true with whatever you pass them. And she turns to the pirate. She's like, "And by the way, we're gonna be searching you and finding whatever it was." And
Yeah,
she
sure you
says,
will.
"You can talk to our commander, Kane, and ask him if you still have salvage rights."
That's pretty rude. You know, went through a lot. Supposed to be an important guest.
Frank, haven't you learned? He doesn't have a mind of his own. He's just following orders.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't know how to tie his shoe if they didn't show him in basic camp.
They didn't tie it for him.
She
Those
looks down and she's
Velcro
like,
straps.
"Oh, my shoes don't tie. They're
I don't
boots.
think I
They
asked
just-"
you to speak.
My shoes are strap up, Z strap.
She
Oh.
says, "Excuse me."
Oh,
Are you-
you're a Velcro person. That's what it is.
I'm a more of a booklet person myself.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't smart enough for laces. I got it.
She's like, "This is going in my report."
Good. It'll be in mine as well.
All right, I think it's time for you all to leave.
Yeah, I don't
Here,
think you
she
get to
gestures
decipher
towards
when
the
I
door.
leave.
What did you say?
I said I don't think you get to decipher when we leave.
She says, "It's time for you to leave now."
Yeah. We'll leave
We'll
in a
do
minute.
it
All right,
because we
so
chose you.
she pulls out her comm and she says, "Backup needed in the brig."
So we're leaving. We agreed to leave.
You
We'll
You.
leave in a minute.
Did we not look behind these doors? Can we look behind these? What are these doors?
Maybe if you were nice, you would have been able to, but now they're not gonna let you.
There's even some colorful light coming out from underneath this one, isn't there?
Yes.
Maybe. We'll be back later.
Fleeing. Flee.
I'm making a
Right.
I'm making a complaint on that person.
Can't get around this corner. You guys go. Come back.
Oh, we went out the door.
All right. She leads you back to the airlock, where you step out onto the wing of the ship, and then onto the New Elysium dock, and then back into the passageway that leads you to the main floor. Let me put you back on the main floor. All right. It's about 2 p.m. now. You got a few hours before the event happens.
We should find him before the event and talk to him about what we've learned.
If you're talking about Philip, you can call him on your Keys app. He's your friend on there.
Okay. Beep, boop, 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 beep.
Beep.
Philip,
Philip answers, "Ah, my stored friends. How is today treating you?"
well, we just talked to some pirates. And we
Oh, great.
had a few
Did you
questions.
learn what you were looking for?
Well, not so sure. You know, with pirates, you can't really know for certain what's true and what's not. But
Of course, they're always unreliable.
was wondering about the history of this place. What was it before it was a resort?
Philip, he looks at you and he's like, "Oh, it's a mine. It was a mine, and we bought this place from the company and built this on top of it."
What did they mine? What was the company?
It was owned by Ulrika Clan Holdings. That was the name, and he actually is not sure what they mined. He just knows that it was not. They weren't using it at the time when the Paradise Resorts bought it. It was already abandoned.
Don't you think it's odd that you don't know what they used to mine here? Like, aren't you
Well,
curious?
no, there's plenty of asteroids that were mined for what I can assume is precious metals or whatnot, like in this asteroid belt. Um, he turns to Tessie. He's like, Surely you know that lots of these asteroids are mined until they're done being mined, and then they're usually abandoned. But this one was abandoned and then sold to us."
And has anyone ever gone
Abandoned or
missing?
decommissioned?
No, not here. What did the pirates tell you? It's probably just pure pirate fantasy.
I'd like to sense motive.
Okay.
That's it.
He's definitely being like extra dismissive of the pirates, but he doesn't seem like he's lying to you.
Mm. The pirates seem afraid of this place, which would coincide with why they don't ever try to overrun it, even though they're circling it.
They should be afraid. We have one of the finest security fleets in the sector.
It's
And real jerks too.
Yes,
He smiles a little bigger and he's like, "Oh, I see you've met Kane."
And Kane the biggest one.
With the jackass that works at the security cell. Yeah, we've met.
You took care of my have his
Kane is our
badge
head of
into my
security.
sleeve.
Yeah, he's a little abrasive, but he gets the job done.
He keeps it up. He might be on the lookout for a new head of security.
Oh no, he's very competent. He does his job very well.
Yeah, he might be missing.
What do you mean no?
What did you say?
What? Nothing.
You might be kissing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Kissing.
Gets real hot.
Intermarital relationships in the workplace might cost him his badge.
Yeah, exactly, Mongo.
A professional
That's right.
entanglement.
Philip shakes his head.
With
He's
August.
like, well, yeah, he's not the most customer friendly person around here, but like I said, he keeps everyone safe, including me, including you. We'll be thankful for him if anything actually does go wrong.
We didn't get a chance to really look around while we were up there. What's up with those pretty lights coming out from underneath that door?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. What I also don't really get a chance to move around on the security ships very often. My job keeps me here on the asteroid.
I like to sense motive on that.
Okay.
One day I'll roll high enough to get some answers.
Yeah, you're absolutely sure that he's telling the truth.
Well, do you think it would be all right if we went back up there and looked around a little bit more?
I'm sorry, I don't have the authority to grant that, but if you can somehow get Kane to let you back on board, then that will happen.
Any tips? Does Kane like karaoke or beer?
No, doesn't really mingle very much. He likes order, things going smoothly.
Hello?
Oh, hey, were you gone?
That was so weird.
What's up?
What happened?
It like kicked me out the app and then it brought me right back.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. I don't know why.
Were you gone for a while? Sorry, I wasn't.
No, I heard you ask if he likes karaoke and
Oh.
then it went, and then Amara said he likes, and then went boo-doop, and then it came back. So it was,
Oh, I said he likes order and things running smoothly around here.
I'm sure if you go without me, you'll have much better luck.
So he's like, anything else I can do for you folks?
I just want to know what those pretty lights were. And if you're not going to tell me, I don't know if I have any more questions.
Fair enough. Maybe one of the security personnel can tell you. They don't hang around out here very often, but you'll see them every once in a while. And says, if you need anything else, just let me know. I'll be around. Have a great time. See you later.
Oh, thank you.
I don't trust that guy. How does he not know? He can't be telling the truth.
I mean,
you don't buy an abandoned mine without knowing what was mined.
I kind of believe that rich people throw money at things to try to make more money all the time. And I don't think it's also realistically, I could be wrong, but I believe it's also not his money. Like, I don't think Phil is actually anyone important. I think he, like, not necessarily to us, to like the asteroid. I think he's just kind of like the face of this event. I
Yep,
could be wrong
that's right.
though, right? So
Yeah, he's just the
basically
host.
He's Ruby Rod from Fifth Element. He's Chris Rock. He's just there to be a personality and a pretty face. To hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to New Elysium.
Well, then who is in charge here?
We'll probably never meet them.
The hidden figure.
I am a whole man made out of thousands of moths. There were pretty lights under that door. I'm also a sensei. I need to know.
In all fairness,
What
if
do you
you
think?
go back nicely and talk to Kane, you might get in without me.
Kane wasn't the person that you met, actually. You haven't met him yet.
We were misled. Who was the person we met?
Just some random security person.
What? They ain't even had no power?
Nope.
Well, I should have yoked them up out of.
All right, can I try to go back by myself?
You can. They're not gonna let you in though.
Hmm.
They saw you. They saw somebody pass those sedatives, and by now they will have searched the pirates and found said sedatives.
There's no way those pirates didn't take those drugs.
Yeah, why didn't they take them already?
Because they
Yeah.
weren't left alone long enough.
That don't mean nothing. You cough.
Panic.
It's in your mouth. You swallow before they get inside.
It's an injection. Sedatives.
Oh, is it? What?
Went big. I wanted to make sure I really gave them worth their time.
All right, guys got a couple hours to kill. You could
Weren't we
do
supposed to
whatever
have
you
lunch?
want. Yeah, you can have lunch if you want.
No, weren't we supposed to have lunch with the beak breakers or whatever they're called?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about noon.
Because we set up to have lunch because we're having dinner later at the event, right?
We're gonna have brunch right now though, so that we can have breakfast before we have lunch, and then we'll have dinner later on at the event.
Well, yeah, but I gotta have brunch so I
Honestly,
can have mimosas before breakfast.
why don't we use Ratman's publicity and media influence to get a little bit of light on the history of the
You can also do your own research if you want. The infosphere here, the internet, is able to be searched, and you can see if there's
Trust
any
it.
public records or anything that you might want to peruse.
I
I'll
don't
be
trust
right back.
we can get his whole fan base on board and trying to figure out like how
facts.
the history of this thing got washed and covered up.
Facts.
He's
Fun,
he is
fun
recording everything, but remember they told him he can't live stream it. So basically, he's not in contact with his army of followers yet. It's gonna be it has to be after um
Is it after he
leaves
leaves
here.
or can he post at night?
No, it's after he leaves.
Mm,
He's not allowed to post anything while he's staying here. That was the deal.
mm, fair.
If you want to head to lunch though, the or brunch, the big circle in the center of this map is the fancy restaurant that you guys made the reservations at.
I wonder if they'll have characters we can take our picture with.
This is a classy fine dining experience here.
Yeah.
That's the elevator.
Why do I have such a hard time going through these hallways?
It's because the squares, if you look at like where the squares are, they're not like they didn't design this map to where all the walkways were all squares. It's this one,
It's a
Tezzy.
bar. Hey.
You're at the right place, Eclipse.
Can't get through the door.
Can't get through the door.
Can't get through the door. Thank you. Imagine me like walking into the door and bouncing off of it a bunch of times. Like a fly on a window.
Oh, did I even forget to put a door there? I think I
Oh
did
hell
forget
no.
to put a door there. Yeah, all the buzz blades are chilling there already. Some of them are eating, some of them are waiting for their food. This table here with Zidhill and Verle they're being rowdy. They're like Verle's telling them how great she was at gambling last night and how awesome it was to take this place of all its money, and she's gonna continue that journey.
Oh, she did end up winning big.
Yeah, she won big.
Good for her.
Ooh.
She's like, I am great, and this place knows it. Everybody is gonna know it soon too.
Mm-hmm. Good for you.
Oh, did I forget Beryl? That's who I forgot.
Barrel,
Put the wrong person here. Yeah, the dwarf.
barrel, barrel,
Barrel dwarf.
barrel door. I know it was like 2 words slammed together.
I think that's everybody. I gotta check though. Oh, Yaz also is missing, and no, Yaz is not missing. Sorry, no, there's 2. There is one missing though. It's
2 barrel doors.
Puff
What
Shoe.
about
There we go.
What about the weird one? That's a cool
Which
one.
one's which one's weird?
The one with like the arm with their arm out and like the balls floating around them. Oh, there you are.
Right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Never mind. All right.
Yep.
Lunch.
They're all chilling, talking, sharing stories, talking about how great this place was. Farrell's like, yeah, we passed out in the park after getting drunk at the bar. That was great.
Oh, so you were asleep.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
passed out, I
it's
guess.
passed out asleep. I don't know. It was nice though. They got bottomless mimosas this morning.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. I'll take 6.
How does Lomer seem today?
Give me a second. I will tell you. Lomer is actually talking across the table at Verle and like kind of hyping her up, like, yeah, you're gonna take them for all they got. Like, that's great. I'm so excited to see when that happens. They're basically on this same side, typing each other up. He hasn't done anything yet though, so there's nothing to hype about him.
They're talking about their next competition.
No, they're talking about gambling.
Gambling.
Oh, okay.
Because last night she was gambling in the hallway. And she was winning, and the only one that was around was me.
Mm.
But I wasn't even that close. I just kind of
Yeah.
randomly
She was
overheard
just
it.
trying to like celebrate, but there's no one around, so like she just kind of got embarrassed about that.
And I was just like, yeah, no, you do you. You be happy for yourself.
Elmer's like, you're gonna take all their money, and then they're gonna not be able to pay you, and they're gonna have to like give you their pets or their kids or something. That'll be hilarious.
What? Are you gonna take your kids?
Yeah, you sell them back twice the price.
You're a free water boy.
Exactly. This guy gets it.
I was thinking free water boy.
Alright.
This is free labor right there. Hey kid.
Yeah, but then you have to put up with like a little kid being around. That doesn't seem fun.
No, not at all. sell them back, make your money. Then you don't gotta feel bad when they cry. Jesus, do they cry?
That's why you don't feed them.
That's why you don't feed them.
You don't. You have to. Never
I
mind.
never feed Bogart, and he's always fine. A couple
Bogart's
days of not
a
feeding a kid,
robot.
next thing you know, they just crying and crying and crying, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
because they
okay.
haven't been fed in days. Frank, who's leaving a child around you?
Well,
Like, you see,
obviously,
this is why you sell them. Then you don't have to
exactly.
deal with that, and then you also have money, and you can use that money on stuff that's not for a kid.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about being tried for war crimes or crimes against humanity
I don't know. Selling
for
children
not
seems
feeding
bad.
children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lone returns to you. He's like, it depends who you sell the child to.
And
Who do you
also,
sell
yeah,
children
yeah.
to?
There was a pirate one time we heard about named Sparrow, a very bad pirate. He refused to sell children. He was a very
yeah.
good pirate in my book.
Yep.
No such thing as a good pirate. What are you talking about?
Pirate that refused to sell children, so he was disgraced by his own kind.
Disgraceful.
Kind of a good guy.
Well, he did say that he could eat the kids too. I mean, I'm just saying, if the options are eat them or kill them, I mean, or sell them. I mean, I don't know.
You're gonna eat.
I'm not gonna eat them. I'm just saying, if the
Is that
options
a
are
is that
eat
a
'em or
is that a
sell 'em,
you thing?
no, he just
Are
said the
you
options
gonna
were to
eat
eat them or
children?
sell them. No, but if the option was to eat or sell, we had to pick one. You can't just be that guy to be like, oh, I can't answer the question. No, I mean, you got to answer one. I mean, I'm not eating the kid. I'll sell them, but I won't. I'm not involved in selling
I'm
any
not
of these kids.
involved
I'm
in
just
it. Don't
saying,
get me involved.
if I'm just saying, in that one question, in that one situation with this one person, that is my. I think this is done. We're not selling kids. That's final.
Mongo, you better stop him.
I sell the kid for 500.
What?
Lower's like, yes, exactly. Sell a kid, you get some
I
money,
thought
then
precisely,
somebody
Frank.
else deals with the kid.
I must say, it's a hard question, but I concur.
Eclipse,
And
they're hopeless.
we're
It's
just
a
not
hard
eating
question.
kids.
There's no right answer.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
You
moral
get
dilemma.
Verily and Lower just laughing their ass off at this. Barrel's looking embarrassed, and Yaz is also looking like I don't know what to say in this conversation that we're having right now.
I like children. They're sticky.
What?
Everyone looks at you like,
The
what?
outside of them, correct?
Yes.
Like you're not dissecting children, right, Eclipse?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. You never.
Well, see, that there you go.
Hello?
Some people eat the kids.
I don't eat the children. I just remove the residue.
Oh, you like the children because you can help clean them up.
Yes, their hands are almost always covered in something tasty.
Yeah, yeah, they're gross.
Delicious.
Lower stops laughing like, I don't get it.
They also enjoy experiencing new
Have
things.
you shake Lomer's hand? You should shake Lomer's hand.
I
Lomer,
don't think you should. No, don't
Nice.
check Gomer's hand. Keep it.
You should.
No.
it's so
Yeah.
nice to meet you. I reach out to shake his hand.
He looks a little disturbed, but he gives you his hand.
I envelop it and
And he
release
pulls
it.
it back like, don't do that. Or at least ask permission first.
Oh, my bad.
He's a little like freaked out,
Comfy.
but Verily, she laughs so hard at this, like, serves you right.
What did his hand taste like?
It didn't really have much on it at all. Like, this dude's clean as a whistle. It's also an android, so like mechanical.
I turn to him and I say, you should try touching more things. It's good for you.
I guess
It's
it depends on what kind of things.
Who
There's
did
a
you touch,
doorknob.
Lomer?
yes.
Oh, yeah, poor dude.
So
Have you?
there's like a breakfast bar here, like a self-serve breakfast bar at this place, even though it's fancy. It's like exotic foods, like there's normal stuff too, like eggs, but and like fancy stuff like lobster. But there's also um, like little berries that are like purple and elongated that you've never seen before, and
Like
like
moondrops?
this like moondrops, and it's like something that looks frozen, that like it has a consistency, something like pudding. There's also something that's like a soup with chunks of something in it. Um, it's all stuff like rich people foods from different planets, basically.
Try the
Yeah.
gray stuff. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Slop. So this is what they eat, huh?
There's cornbread.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Fancy sludge of various varieties and also cornbread.
Nice. Look at that. Hey, everyone, look, there's a bunch of cornbread over here.
It looks moist. It's got something
Yep.
green in it though.
Yeah, I'm picking it out and I'm just like throwing it back on the
does?
cornbread. Like, gross.
The cornbread.
Is it like jalapenos or peppers
is.
or what?
Yep.
Oh,
Peppers.
okay. Yeah.
Ew.
But you
gross.
gotta understand, shit like this is very rare because Galarian, the Earth, basically the planet that's like Earth, is gone. Like after the gap, it doesn't exist, and so anything that like exists only there is like there's only small reserves of it. Now there's like food synthesizers that can make this stuff, but synthesized food doesn't taste as good as regular food. It's like mostly as good, but you can always tell the difference.
Mm.
It's like inspired by.
Yeah, it's missing its essence.
Yeah.
I would like to devour everything in front of me.
Okay. you
I'm gonna
you
take
grab some plates and fill them up and start. What
yeah.
part of you do you eat with?
Mm, these are good questions. I suppose I will just rest my hands over the food, but like it will travel up my arms. Like you'll see like a bulge go go up my arms as if it was
Like
swallowing
a
it.
snake?
But yeah, like a snake. Like they envelop the food and the food gets carried up my arm and it slowly shrinks as it the bulge slowly shrinks as it gets closer to the center of my body because each little
You
insect
know what would be? You know what
eating
would be
on its way up.
hilarious?
Hmm. If
You
I
know what
sat,
would be hilarious?
if I sat on the plate.
If it slowly. Well, no. If it's well, yeah, but if it slowly went up your arm,
Mhm.
like you were slowly carrying it to your mouth, and then when it got to your mouth, it disappeared, and then you burped.
That's a great idea.
But the food didn't make it into your mouth. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yep.
Because like it was eaten before it got there, but you still burped out your mouth.
And as I do so, after each like I'm gonna eat each plate like each dish like one at a time, and as I do, while I'm eating, I'm gonna be describing all the different flavors and textures ad nauseum, like all the details.
Homer is very quiet and
What do
kind
you
of
say?
shakes his head as you talk to him at this point. But Beryl thinks this is hilarious. He's like, "You're weird."
I just really love the way things taste and smell and feel and look.
He's like, "Well, I agree with you, especially these mimosas." And he downs one.
I don't like alcohol. It burns.
Yeah, but it's a good burn. Come on.
Mm, I look big, but I have very, very many tiny me's inside of me that they just can't handle the alcohol.
They can't handle their booze. Well,
Like
I'm sorry to hear that.
I would
But it's
be leaving behind a trail of dead pieces of me if I drank.
like, well, aren't we all just leaving behind dead pieces of us? Ain't
Mm.
that right, Kofeshu? And Kofeshu's like under his hood is like, I mean, I guess so, technically.
I can confirm you leave behind dead skin, and it is delicious, but alas, I care for each one of me.
Like, well, I guess more for me. It starts working on a second one he had there.
And technically, it's not more for you if they're bottomless, but
Like, oh, it's more for me. Trust me. Keeps drinking.
he said, "I'm reaching the bottom."
Bottomless, then I'll sink.
All right. Conversation continues along these lines, and you guys fill yourselves up. And after a little bit, maybe a half hour or so, the Buzzblades are like, well, time to go sleep this off, and see you later at the ceremony, right? You're coming?
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
All
Definitely.
right. See you there. Um, the Vesk walks past you and pats you on the back rather hard, Tezzy. Like, yep. See you there. They all filter their way out. All right. Your friends, the Buzzblades.
I'm one
I
team.
like them. I like them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. All right, so there's 4 hours until the opening ceremony. Is there anything particular you want to do? Fast forwarding is also an option.
Probably just fast forward, huh?
Yeah, I don't really have anything planned.
All right, so we'll fast forward until it's time for you to head into the event. But we will also cliffhang here for tonight.
Boom, boom, boom.
So we'll start next episode with the opening ceremony. I'll put you guys right in front of it.
Ooh.
Bum, 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 bum.
Right. Stuff's about to happen.
Yay! I think this whole place is highly suspicious.
Yeah, everything's suspect.
What do
You
you
guys
mean?
ain't
It's
fooling no
so
one.
peaceful and perfect, and nothing could
Exactly.
possibly go
This
wrong.
place is like a haunted nursing home.
There's no reason for pirates to be afraid of it. What do you mean?
So are there zombies? Is my question.
Who's a zombie?
Who isn't a
Well,
zombie?
I'm just
You are
curious if there's
intelligent.
missing bodies, if there's going to be zombies, like space zombies from the mines.
Hmm. It might be.
Mm.
I love the art in this campaign that's coming up. There's some really cool stuff.
I mean, so far these maps are like really vibrant.
Is what?
These maps are like really vibrant. It's got a lot of colors.
Yeah, I like these maps a lot better than the ones in the last one. But also the enemies, you guys fought like just basically a bunch of dudes in green armor in the last campaign. This has a lot more variety to it. The things you're gonna be fighting eventually when it gets to that point. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right story. I can get Phyllis.
Let's
Yeah.
Explore. As a companion, I learn about you. I can write stories, brainstorm ideas.
All right, stories.
You can hear that?
Yeah,
How did you hear that?
with my ears.
Clearly.
That doesn't make sense that you could hear that if it was in my headphones.
I thought it was in mine. I was like, what is that? Where is that coming from? I
What was
literally
that?
like muted my tab and I was like, what is this?
Frank. All right.
It's like,
It's the AI.
It is
Yes.
the AI.
you mentioned ads randomly. I was like, oh, look, there's one of them now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
Good game.
See this plot start to develop a little bit.
I
Coming
would
up
like
next
to
time.
know how they're going to punish us for slipping drugs to the prisoners.
Whoa, whoa. Suddenly I became public enemy number one.
Everyone's like, it was Frank, don't punish us.
Actually, it was Tessie.
It was Tezzy.
I didn't see anything.
Because
Nothing happened.
he was not smooth enough.
It was Tezzy.
I ain't do nothing. I don't know what y'all are talking
Little
about.
drug peddler. You haven't learned nothing. Still up to your old tricks. Alright, gang. Y'all have a good week. I'm gonna see y'all next weekend.
All right. Take care. Have a good
Episode.
Be safe.
day.
Y'all do
All right.
good.
Thanks.
To the next
Bye.
episode. Starfinder Super.
Be safe.
Da, 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 da,